हेलो वेलकम वेलकम टू फुटबॉल विद दक्ष. कैसे हो आप लोग? व्हाट इज दिस? डज दिस मीन दैट ग्योक्रेस इज कमिंग? क्या इसका मतलब है दोस्तों? डिसग्रेसफुल. यू गाइस सक. हाउ यू गाइस डूइंग मैन? डज दिस मीन आई एम इन फेवर ऑफ ग्योक्रेस कमिंग टू आर्सेनल दोस्तों? विक्टर गुक्रेस? नहीं, none of those things bhai. But this is the time where somebody is actually picked up on it. Oh my god. Alright dosto, are you ready? I've I feel I am 16, 17 again dosto. Um I'll tell you guys something, okay? I've never touched this side of my face. Like I've never touched this skin of my face in 3 years. In 3 years, I've not touched this skin. Oh, this was worse than watching Freddie Ljungberg. Bro, is it really that bad? Like, come on. Like, it's not that bad, right? I just think you guys are not used to it. But it's not that bad, is it? You look chubby. I know, man. I know, dude. Yeah. Bad. It's not that bad, dosto. Like, of course, like you can still make out the hint of it, like it's not like full chicken. Ah, it will need some serious getting used to it. I know, man. It's not bad, it's worse. चिकना बहुत खराब दिखता है. I know, man. I did this after stream yesterday, ठीक है? I was like, I don't know, like after the stream yesterday, I felt like a bit stuck. There was also like some breakouts and stuff happening. And so I was thinking, you know what? I'm stuck in life. I want to do something. Um, and you know, I can't commit to a tattoo chat. Like कभी कभी क्या होता है impulsiveness में ना, people get their hair colored, people get tattooed, um, people shave their hair off, people shave their beard off. I can't commit to a tattoo, and I genuinely did not want to get my hair colored. Um, and I think I did not want to shave my head either. It genuinely felt like the easiest thing to do to just start afresh, to stop feeling stuck, was bring some sort of change, and I just shaved my beard off. And yeah, I want to see how long it takes to like properly grow back again. Nahi yaar, it's not the fucking alcohol, man. Relax. It's generally something. I was just like feeling stuck, you know. I was like, there's nothing different about me. There's nothing strange. Like, kuch badla nahi hai, man. And then I was like, yeah. So I was like, I'll just come on stream like this. And I'll just do the entire stream like that. Nah, man. Don't say stuff like jump scare and stuff. Yeah, come on. It hurts me. Bhai, first of all, thank you so much to Mr. Manav Bagga for joining the membership. Yeah, love you so much, brother. Thank you for joining the membership. And yeah, join the Discord, man. Join the Discord. Great reveal. Evil Drog Baba. You know what? Exactly. This is my copium, you know. So, you know, I admire Drog Baba. I think he's one of the best creators on this platform. And, you know, Drog Baba, as much as I want to emulate him, there are some things I can't ever copy. His, you know, style of short videos, his style of streams, his style of actual videos, cricket, I can't copy that. I also can't copy his look. For one, I love my hair too much. But this is inverse Baba, you know. Like I have here, but I have nothing here, and you know, Drog Baba is like the right opposite of me. So yeah, evil Drog Baba, Brog Dada. I think I should be Brog Dada, man. I think from today until my beard grows back, I will be Brog Dada. So chat, please, if you approve of Brog Dada, please call me. Just spam Brog Dada in the chat, man. Nah, bro, who are you? Brog Daga nahi, bhai. Brog Dada. Brog Dada. Yeah. It's too lame. No, not even Brog Dada. Chiknash nahi, man. Come on, man. Chiknash is crazy, bro. Who are you? I just gave away this channel, man. Sugar Dada. Brog Dada. Doot ball with fucks. Doot ball with fucks. Nice. Nice. Bro, monthly earning from YouTube, 17,000 euros per day. You look young, bro. Chelsea might sign you. All right, chat. Now, how young do I look? How young do I look? Chat, how young do I look now? Like, if you're seeing me for the first time, if you're just a new subscriber and stuff, how old do you think I am? 17, 36. Evil Daksh, 26, 11. Not 11, man. You look insanely good and weird at the same time. I think I look insanely good. I don't think it's a bad look. It's just people aren't used to this. I think I look weird because I'm getting a bit chubby. That's basically it. 24, 21, 22, 45, 38, sweet 16. This is a downgrade, says Chaitanya. Would you have preferred I went like bald and stuff? Like imagine I just went bald like this. Socho main if I just went bald like this, man. 48 and divorced with 3 kids. Okay. Bean Dawson. Alright. You are in Kareem Benzema range. So around 15. Arterata. Okay. 15, 23. Looks like side actor of a Gunda movie. Oh, okay. I'm assuming that's good. 69 plus 14 in difficult add-ons. 24, 25. Daksh from Temu. Change that haircut, man. No, bro. I like this haircut. Although it's time for another cut. I need to redo the fade, man. It's been a couple of weeks. Fuck, man. What are you doing? I don't know, man. But call it a midlife crisis. Call it a quarter life crisis. Whatever it was. I was feeling stuck and I didn't want to commit to a tattoo. And I didn't want to shave my head. As much as tempting as shaving my head was, I was scared my girlfriend would actually leave me. So I called my girlfriend after I shaved my beard off, and she did literally for 2 minutes. She did this. She didn't speak. She just did this, and she got upset and she hung up on me. If you've dated, if you've been with somebody, you know how particular women are about their partner's hair and beard. If you change anything that into something that they don't like, ठीक है? Like when I was in college with her and went to get a haircut, she refused. When I told the guy ki like give me a fade and shorten my hair, she said kuch nahi, minimum, because she loved when I had longer hair. Um, and same with the beard, like she'd never let me touch it. अगर उसको ट्रिमर सुनाई दे जाता था ना वॉशरूम में, वो दरवाज़ा तोड़ने की कगार पे आ जाती थी, लाइक नहीं कुछ शेव नहीं करना एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट. सिंगल एंड कांट अंडरस्टैंड. आई अंडरस्टैंड. ये किसके चैनल पे आ गया मैं? अब तो डूड बॉल विद फक्श निकले. या एग्जैक्टली मैन. Bro, you could pull off the Dahmer look. Oh, imagine. I've actually not put on glasses with this look till now. Chat, rate me out of 10. Would you set me up with your mom? Your sister? No, your friends. Nerd, sacked, better? Okay. Okay, -5. 11. ये क्या हो गया? Clark Kent from me show. Smash. Next question. Let's go. -9, 0.69, -10. Oh, no way, man. Like, I understand you might not like me, but -9s? Come on, man. Now you are becoming getting late. Gangadhari Shaktiman. It got worse. Wallahi, I can't. Sorry, Daksh, but Chomu. Fuck. Nerdy ass. Sonny Jins. Sonny Jins is fine. I love you all so much, bhai. I love you all so much. Gurgaon Gangali. Clean look. Thank you. Sonny Jins is the best, man. Sonny Jins, Dootball with Faksh, Brog Dada, all of these things. Amazing. 6.5 without beard. Alright, so you guys dig the beard. You guys like the high testosterone look. Join Discord, Manas bhai. Sexy चिकना लग रहा है. बिल्कुल. एक बात चिया कर दो तो अच्छा समझ गया. आप तो 80s के टाइम के ऑफिसर लग रहे हो. Fantastic, man. I think it's fine. I think if my face was a bit slimmer, like if I... Oh no, that looks so gay. Speaking of gay, today chat, I went to this place which is run by LGBTQ people. Like the staff is LGBTQ and neurodivergent. Okay? So from what I understand with neurodivergent, people whose brains work differently. I know, man. Okay? Whatever. Football with sucks. Whatever. Trophyless beard. Whatever. Karan Johar, don't do the mewing thing. James Charles, what the hell? I know. Shut up, man. So yeah, I thought ki like, theek, I mean, why do the guys have like these differently themed restaurants and stuff? Oh my god, though, chat, it's the best breakfast I had, and it's taught me a very important lesson. Don't judge a book by its cover. I saw that place and I was like, all right, fine, like I'm all for LGBTQ rights and stuff, but why do they have an entirely staffed restaurants for LGBTQ and neurodivergent people? I wonder how the food is. Maybe the identity is the marketing and it's not really that great. I went in and had, and oh my god, bhai. Sandesh, thank you so much for subscribing today, brother. Love you so much, yaar. Ahmed Gay. Shut up, man. Vardy? What do you mean Vardy? What's Vardy here? Oh, acha. You guys are idiots, man. So yeah, why did I shave? Chat. All right, honestly tell me. Sometimes do you guys just not look at the mirror and you're like, fuck, man, I'm just the same guy. Yeah, I figured out Vardy kicking flag. What's with the cut, dog? It is what it is, bro. Kejo lag rahe ho. Not looking good. Oh no, man. Would you... My god. So if I popped up on your Tinder chat and you were not a fan of Jamie Vardy. Puneet bhai, thank you so much for the 40 bucks. Sack Paksh unless he does horror stream. Horror stream will happen, but just get me to 30k ASAP, man. Chat, 300 people are here. Wow. Stream like kar dijiye. Not even at 100 likes, man. Liking the stream should be the default thing you should be doing. It helps the channel grow, man. It's just one click of a button. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP. But you know what? Chubby chicks. Oh, shut up. What do you mean chubby chicks? Yeah, if I pop on Twitter, you won't swipe right on me or what? You'll swipe left. Diabolical shave. Brother, it's the nicest shave I've done. It's actually a really good shave. I'm not saying I look like fantastic, but I'm just saying, bro, took a screenshot waiting for midnight. Let's go, man. Tap left, swipe down. What do you mean swipe down, man? Oh, super like. That's what it. No, wait. Isn't super like up? I haven't been on Tinder in years, so I don't know. You will delete Tinder. I would uninstall Tinder. That's why you went to the LGBT restaurant. No, man. What the fuck? I'll prefer a cozy one night stand with you. Let's go. Wait, why is there music today? Maybe there's some street performance today. I just came to the stream. What is that disaster? I just think, chat, you guys don't like change, man. Asad, thank you so much for subscribing. Love you so much, brother. Cancelo light. Ah, shut up, man. I ain't Cancelo, bro. Daksh Bhaiya, you sexy biatch. Here is a very important lesson for you guys. Roberto the Cherby. Here's a very important lesson for you guys. You will not be liked by everyone no matter what you do, man. Some people will like you regardless. So I understand people saying you look good, but you also look weird. And some people like, I end this, man. One shave, it's all it takes. 100%. Squid Games dekh liya? Nahi dekha, man. What have I seen? IDK, maybe we'll get used to it. I mean, I think the beard should grow back in a week, man. Glazing yourself. You gotta glaze yourself, man. Nobody loves you more than yourself. Career mode khelo. Next time, maybe. Dadu Daksh glazing. Dadu Daksh, it seems. My aura is gone. Oh, fuck. आपकी गर्लफ्रेंड को कैसा लगा? मेरी girlfriend was disappointed with me for 2 minutes. And then we talked. And then she said, you don't look bad. I'm just not used to this. But then she said, don't ever do this again. So yeah, that's basically it. I haven't spoken to my girlfriend since. I'm assuming she is mad at me for shaving my beard off. Yeah, I am chikna, man. I got tired of the hair on my face. I wanted to feel this cheek. And honestly, chat, it feels like a baby's bottom. Yeah, it feels so soft and nice, you know. Like, I think I've applied moisturizer here probably properly for the first time in 3 years, man. Minus aura. Sucks, man. Testosterone's gone. Testosterone's gone. Are Deepak Kalraj, bhai. Man, you guys are evil, bro. Some of you are like super evil, by the way. Daksh, looks like you saw Arteta too much. Oh, imagine. Chat. If I just start styling myself to Arteta, I'm crazy. Karan Johar lag rahe ho in a good way. Thanks, dude. Good way is great way. Why Adam Zampa lag rahe ho? Adam Zampa. As beard as Muktesh is here, dosto, and my bot is working. Checked out Muktesh. My bot ne uska channel bhi link kar diya automatically. Chat, if you haven't seen Muktesh, please check it out. Yes, this is a beardless run, Muktesh. कैसा है यार? तुझे भी बाल से टेंशन होती है ना? ये मेरे को बताओ क्या होता है मुक्तेश? Sometimes I'm just like, I'm stuck in life, man. I've not done anything different. I've not changed enough. And so, I couldn't do it to my hair, dude. And I couldn't get a tattoo, man. I don't want to get a tattoo. Men always look good in beard. No, I agree with it, bro. I agree with it. Today morning when I woke up, so usually I never even realized this, but I have this very innate habit. So if I ever have like an itch here, I just do like this sometimes. Today I tried to do it and it was nothing. It was skin against skin and I was like, wow, what the hell? Wojak chikni. Same, even I have removed my beard for some time. Let's go. Let's go. Me and Muktesh, exactly the same like that. Lucky enough to not get We Need to Talk stage after this. See, that's the thing, right? When it's been 6 years with somebody, you just get used to shit, man. One day I came back home from college and my girlfriend had purple hair. Go figure. Six, and then uske ba, I mean, whatever, man. You just get used to stuff. Every man has once had this phase where he shaved his hair and locked the F in. Now, see, this is the thing, man. I can't even tell you how bad. Now the beardless viewers feel more connected to you. The 16-year-olds are locked in, bhai. But I can't tell you how bad I wanted to shave my head. I can't tell you how bad I wanted to shave my head, dosto. ठीक है? But I did. Because I genuinely, I'm not even joking. I have the shaving heads, ठीक है? I had the shaving heads literally ready. But then I was like, मेरी बंदी मुझे छोड़ देगी. I was like, she's gonna leave me, dosto. Marco Roni bhai, Daksh better looking. Let's go, man. Why did you shave? Chat. I just think you just don't like a lack of hair. Otherwise, I look fine. I look younger. I look like I'm 22. Like I could easily fit in with Muktesh right now. If me and Muktesh go to a cafe, they will be like, this guy is like too young for me. मेरे को Delhi के undergrad से अभी नहीं करना कुछ. But okay, honestly, chat. Like, look at my purana wala, AI wala Daksh lag raha hai. AI wala Daksh lag raha hai. Okay, wait. What did Muktesh send me? I just checked my phone. There is no way this is not a real one. Achha. Oh, I sent him something, man. Okay. I was sharing something with Muktesh. That's why he replied. Baba should do a clean shave. Nah, man. See, I think there should be some hair on the face. Like, not face, but like the head. Okay? I too pitched the head. What? Where is it? I too pitched the head shaving or to my girlfriend. It ended with a death star. I'm telling you, man. Daksh nahi Diksha. Amazing. You know, a 6-year relationship gave us wrist tips. There is no wrist tips, man. Like, trust me. It's the funniest incidents will get you a girl. So the way I got my girl was a very funny way, which is basically she wanted to take my case essentially on Instagram. I posted a picture on my Instagram, which was basically me reading a book, and the book was called it's an e-book. मैं Kindle पे मैंने लिया और मैंने picture ली उसकी, and the book was called How to Live with a Big Dick. A book for those who have everything. And I just captured a picture of that and I captioned it. I've heard that women like men who read. And of course, it was a cheeky thing, you know, like, come on. It's not cap. I have that picture on my Instagram. Wait, I'll show you. But the problem is, man, then you guys will start sending me follow requests on my private Instagram, man. That's crazy. I don't want that shit. All right. Oh, sorry. Not that. But let me see if I can show it to you like this without revealing my... So this is... Yeah. Can you see this? How to live with a huge penis. I posted this on my Instagram, okay? And I just captioned it. I've heard that women like men who read. And my girlfriend was in the comments because she came across this post, whatever. That time the algo must have been different. And she came across that post and, you know, she tried to take my case. I replied back and then we just moved it to DM. I'm telling you, man. Stuff just happens. You just can't plan for it. There was no elaborate stuff. I wasn't even looking to date her, but then things just happened, man. So yeah, amazing initiative to push the Arteta agenda. Yeah, disgraceful. It is what it is, bhai. जल्दी स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट कर दी की बात अच्छा कोई बात नहीं है मैं I sometimes forget with the thing. Trust the process. That's funny, honestly. Most of the ways you meet the person you end up with is funny only, bhai. She's Indian, bhai. I've been with her for 6 years, man. ये कब की बात है? 6 years ago, essentially. When I was 24, man. That's crazy. Anyway. Beardless Daksh to Baba FC. Here we go. He will be joining my teammate Mutpar Junior under Dibu Gandiola. Done deal. Here we go. All right. Listen, a very important announcement, by the way, before, you know, like we'll keep the Hasi Mazak on and everything. And then we'll also talk a little bit of football as well. But if I don't think there should be, but if there is somebody in this community, in this chat, who is absolutely harassing Mohak with those bot attacks, or Nidhi and जब मैं और निधि वो कर रहे थे, please don't do it. It can absolutely ruin somebody's channel. All right. I don't know if it's ever been happening on my stream, but I'm just saying, please don't do it. If you know somebody who's doing it, if I don't know if it's like if it's you who's doing it, whatever it is, man, don't do this stuff, okay? But yeah, you look 24. Not gonna lie, I know, man. Renissu kar raha, Renissu to nahi karna. I know you both laughed so hard looking back to this post. Yeah, it's been so long we don't even think about it. Like, I just brought it up like a few days ago and we were laughing about it. But yeah, Daksh bhai, I'd recognize you. I won't recognize you anymore. Title contender to relegation battle. F1 movie देखी. I was thinking I'll go it today, यार. But Monday to Wednesday पे मेरे जो घर के पास वाला वो है सिनेमा, वहाँ पे cheaper tickets मिलती हैं. So without specs was better, to be honest. Are you sure? Are you sure? So one thing which I don't like after shaving, okay? And once I tell you this, you will not be able to unsee it, okay? Once I tell you this, you will not be able to unsee it. One bad problem of me shaving, which I don't really like, is my lips look more pronounced, okay? The actual word was used was juicy. Your lips look juicier. Now, I'm somebody who's conscious about my lips, okay? But this is the problem, man. It looks so fucking zesty. You're right. It just looks zesty, man. And I don't know what to do about it, bro. You look meeta, to be honest. That's fine, bro. Like, meeta, pita, kya hi farak padta hai, but you're looking fat. That's the problem, man. The beard hides so much of the face fat, dude. Zesty lag raha hai, zesty paksh. I'm telling you, bro. Chubby cheeks, juicy lips. Oh, man. 144p to 360p. Progress. All right. दक्ष भाई आप बॉट अटैक्स क्यों करवा रहे थे? यार मैं कुछ नहीं करवा रहा हूँ ना, मुझे इंटरेस्ट है करवाने में, मुझे तो पता भी नहीं कैसे करता है. एंड आई वॉन्ट, यू शुड नो मी, आई वॉन्ट डू स्टफ लाइक दैट. आई नो यूर जोकिंग प्रॉब्ली, बट कम ऑन. What is the casual homophobia here? It's there in society anyway, man. It's can't really do it. Keep the glasses. Yeah, that's why, man. There should be something distracting on my face. It will be a defender, and the rumors are Romero. Oh, we're talking football, right? We'll get to football, man. We'll get to football. How many people are in the chat are just below 18 just to know? All plenty, man. Most of my audience, I think I was talking analytics with Chonky the other day. Most of our audience is 18 to 24. For me, it's I think 65% of my audience is 18 to 24. 17 वाला भी I think एक है. उसमें भी काफ़ी सारे हैं. ये क्या देख लिया? Who are you? I'm 20, I'm below 18, 17, 22. Chonky is making crazy videos. Amazing video today. जो करवा रहा है bot attack, अंशुम, अरे please यार, come on, don't do this यार. Please don't do this. 32, 19, 17, 17, 18, 17, 18, 17, 24, 24, 20, 10 तो नहीं हो कोई. 21, 18, 27, 17, 16, 21. You're looking like Karan Johar. Arjun Kanango, Karan Johar. I've heard it all, man. You should have longer hair. तब भी lips पे focus नहीं होगा. I know, man. Probably longer hair would have been better. 18 at heart. We ain't talking about your heart, man. 6 years, your relationship with Mikel Arteta, trust the process. Guess the footballer without the beard. Ah, that's a good one. Now you look like a proper gooner. Thanks, dude. 21. So most of you are from that, like I said, analytics said you're from that 16 to 24 range. Thank you so much, though, for telling me. Anyways, chat, 13 more likes and we hit 200 likes and then we start the football discussion for the day. अच्छी खासी हंसी मस्ती हो गया आधे घंटे के लिए भाई भाई ये क्या कर लिया? I know, man. Why didn't you keep the mustache? I just didn't like it. It looked very pedo-y. That's the best way I can put it, man. It just looked very pedo-y. Yeah. Will you shave your head if Arsenal win the Champions League? If Arsenal win the Champions League, brother, shaving the head would be the smallest thing you can ask me, man. Um, Samir Alam has subscribed, bhai. W's for Salim Alam. Thank you so much for subscribing, yaar. My age, I am 30, man. But looking at this face, I don't think anyone can say I'm 30. If Arsenal wins this EL, you should shave your balls too. Wow. Are you aware of the South Kolkata? It's gone. I can't see it. Oh. Somebody used some bad language. 6:30 बोला था मैंने झूठ बोला. Holy Ankh. Oh, come on, man. 30, no way. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No way you're 30. I am 30, brother. Born in 1994. I'll turn 31 this year in a few months, actually. Just one question. If Arteta doesn't win any trophies this season, would you still back him? Or is it time to sack him? It also kind of depends on what you mean by not winning any trophies. If you have a 97-point season like Liverpool that year, and you don't win trophies, then what's the point of sacking him? The guy's got you 97 points, man. But yeah, if we regress, if we're out of the top 4 and stuff, yeah, it's time to go, bro. Looking fresh, sir. Love you so much, bhai. Football is heart. You are also my heart. Remember Mohawk's bet? I remember 2 years ago he said he'll polish his face black. Usne kara bhi tha, bhai. Man of his word, bhai. I actually can't believe you and Mohawk are almost the same age. We are. Book suggestion, Daksh bhai. I've given it, man. Little History of the World. You should read that. It's a good book for history. Is it the last season for Havertz? No, not at all, bhai. सिर्फ mustache uncle vibe देती है, though I have one. Yeah, सिर्फ mustache is nice, but I think आजकल ना, you just can't have a regular haircut and then just a mustache. It either looks, like you said, a very unk look, and it also just looks pedo-ish. So I think if you want a mustache, I think you should have a mullet and stuff like that. Did you get married? Yes, brother. I got married yesterday, actually. PhD खत्म नहीं हुई, dude. अभी एक और साल है. Do you do YouTube as a side hustle? Yes, I do YouTube as a side hustle, brother. All right. The OGs know that if you said you would dye your hair purple if you win the Prem. Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. I'd dye my hair purple if you win the Prem. And I'd get my hair. So, if we win the Champions League, I'll get this fade वाला जो area होता है usually. I'll get this पहली बात अच्छे से faded. I'll get this red and I'll do the top of my head white. Or should it be red and then white? White and red or red and white? That's the question. Check out Chonky haircut. I did, brother. We talked yesterday only after his stream. Every time he streams, he gets married. Once every day, man. How has Turkey got so much transfer pull and money, Daksh bhai? Sane Duran going after high wages players. Most of the clubs there are funded by the government. They have direct involvement there. For example, I think Erdogan owns also a club, if I'm not wrong. Is it Fener or is it Besiktas? One of those clubs. And there are other people, influential people who have their fingers deep in those clubs. So there's a lot of money actually in Turkey to go around. Doesn't PSG int look like Chevalier, man? I have screenshotted you. Thank you so much, man. Red and white? All right. Thank you so much. Red and white. Where do I work? I don't work, brother. I study. But I do part-time as well. White in fade and red in middle should be, we are Arsenal, not Spurs, which is why I asked red and white. Yeah, because if it was, but the thing is this, dosto, white on top would still look okay, you know, like it's a common color. Red on top is like you're going the Yunberg way, you know. Untitled Ayush says, who are ya? Alright. Red and white. I will do that too if we win the UCL. Yeah. It's fun to make these bets because I know they're not going to happen. Back to India after PhD. Honestly, I haven't really committed to either side, man. Both Spurs new kit look cold. Have you seen it? I don't like the white one. I like the black one though. Basik Sahir. You're right. Basik Sahir. Bro knows it's not going to happen. I know, dude. I know. I have a screenshot of you promising the color red and white reply to my chat. Let's go, bhai. You can clip this as well, bhai. Clip lagao, phelao, whatever you want to do, bro. No, I'm not aware of Indian Cop, the South Kolkata Law College incident. Heard you're doing PhD in international. Just want to know any possible opportunities in it. You got to make your opportunities, man. Nothing is like given to you in life like that. No, do R9 haircut. Nah, man. Not an R9 haircut though. See, I understand we all like to meme and stuff, but you know what? Actually, now just now I've thought about it. Maybe one of the redemptions from the loyalty points can be you can just get me to shave my face, not my hair, my face. Anyways, never mind. Uh, yeah, no, not the R9 cut, man. I will genuinely become single. I'm not even joking. Like I know for a fact what my girlfriend will absolutely just break up with me after that. Do a Zidane haircut, right. Yeah, Tukai bhai ne bilkul sahi pakda. Anyways, chat, can we do some football now for a while and then we'll have some moj masti. We'll do one of my favorite. It will be the return of one of my favorite segments on my channel. Something which I used to do only as a members only stream. But today we're gonna bring it back for the regular folks. We are going to do a Kalesh stream. And those who have been OGs on the channel, they know what a Kalesh stream is. So we're gonna do a Kalesh review stream anyway. But first, let's get a bit of football. And we can do obviously general stuff as well. Giroud hairstyle. Giroud, I'm too ugly to do Giroud bhai. Wolves FC is here bhai. कैसे हो? दक्ष भाई पोस्ट ऑफिस में जॉब लग गया मेरा. थैंक्स टू ए फॉर आर्सेनल फॉर दिस. लेट्स गो सौम्यदीप भाई. लव यू सो मच. Congratulations भाई. Congratulations. Did you saw Shop Yap in Fire Force? No, brother, I haven't. I've just finished season 1. I've watched like maybe 2 episodes of season 2. Where that weird girl has taken over his body. That's it, brother. My body count, exactly 1. Dude, crazy thing happened. Giroud to Lille. Speaking of, did you see, by the way, Lyon have just gotten the money for Barcola early for PSG. Early from PSG, and they're now gonna, since that money has come in, they're gonna get their status reviewed and they might not get relegated. Chat, is this a W for PSG or an L PSG? Like, should PSG have done this or not done this? Hey, chickene, he says. Yeah, Giroud to Lille हो गया है, but Lyon को भी PSG ने पैसे दे दिया. W says Tane, WPSG says Toxic Patel, WPSG, WW. Yeah, I think we can all agree it's a good deed that they have done. Yeah, don't care, says Aditya. Alright, W for the league. Yeah, I think Sumit bhai ne bilkul sahi pakda hai. L says Shravan Yadav. Alright. Some praise about Bournemouth Dean Howson. What? Why? Alright. So here is my take. I think what PSG has done is good for Lyon. But I also think what PSG has done is also good for Liga. If you think about it, after Lyon, who is the most competitive team for PSG? Sure, there might be Paris FC which is coming in, and Paris FC can be, a good rivalry for PSG, but they're nowhere near each other right now. Strasbourg, maybe, but I still feel they're levels behind PSG right now. L'OM, Marseille, शायद से हो सकता है. Monaco just got Pogba and Ansu. But I think losing Lyon would have hurt the league a lot more. And मैंने Ishan है, there's this guy, Ishan. He's a Liverpool fan on my Twitter as well. Really good theory that if Lyon gets relegated, the league suffers. And if the league suffers, the broadcasting suffers, and the broadcasting is owned by PSG as well. I also think now that PSG is given money to Lyon, when it comes to some talents that Lyon will produce, I feel PSG will get first rights, first हाथ मारेगी मेरे हिसाब से. Not Ishan Khan bhai. Ishan, double E. Yeah. जैसे Ghost भाई भी कह रहे हैं, if they did not do it, otherwise their league would lose importance, and if club like Lyon gets relegated, so they did this in their self-interest. I also think PSG will get a lot of talent from Lyon in the future. Like, they'll get the first rights to them. So, for example, if Malik Fofana decides to stay at Lyon this season, and next season he is absolutely bursting, and everyone wants Malik Fofana, I think PSG get, मेरे हिसाब से the first, first rights on that play, मेरे हिसाब से. Talk about Man City last game. I just watched the first half, man. There's not much to talk about. Realistically, which positions Arsenal needs to fill, you feel? I think we've addressed plenty of them. We have to address a couple more. हमने कल इस पे पूरी स्ट्रीम करी थी. How are, oh my god, काट दी दाढ़ी और मुस्ताश चिकना लग रहा है तुझसे. PSG should go for a striker. PSG should just relax for a bit, man. Please tell the club you hate to the core. I don't hate any club, man. Not even Spurs. Talk about Bayern Munich. We'll talk about Bayern Munich. We'll talk about Bayern Munich. Malik Fofana is good, but he seems tiny. He does look tiny. See? People are already on my fucking lips, man. Stop looking at my lips, bro. I mean, I understand you might fancy me, bro, but please. I'm a committed, happy, heterosexual man. Ait Nouri fits well in Pep's system. He does, yaar, Wolves FC. How are you feeling about it? Cunha gone, Ait Nouri gone. You look like a 10th student. Of course, man. Thank you so much. People should go for Lyon players now. वही बात कर रहे थे प्रणव भाई. That now that PSG has given them the money that they were owed from that Barcola deal, it looks like their status will be reviewed and there is a good possibility they might actually end up staying. काफी crazy है. Alright. So, Bayern Munich. Now, I'll be honest about Bayern Munich. I get all my Bayern insights from one guy. Two people. One on Twitter and one on YouTube. So, on Twitter, it's this guy called Der Augustus. And on YouTube, it's our Indian community ka Londa, Bayern ka Londa. ठीक है? Check him out. Really good content. He's really nice. I watch his streams from time to time. I like his short form content as well. There's a YouTube channel called Bayern ka Londa. If you're a Bayern fan, you should be following that. You should be definitely knowing about that. So I would not speak authoritatively on Bayern too much. बट फ्रॉम वॉट आई अंडरस्टैंड बायर्न ने इतनी ज़्यादा वेजेस ऑफर कर चुके हैं इतने प्लेयर्स को या फिर ऐसे ट्रांसफर्स उन्होंने सैंक्शन करे हैं जो बिल्कुल ज़रूरत नहीं थी, जिसकी वजह से बायर्न अभी स्ट्रगल कर रही है प्लेयर्स को पुल करने के लिए, चाहे वो नीको विलियम्स हो चाहे कोई और हो. अभी निक वोल्टमार्ट के लिए मैंने सुना है, किसी का एक रैंडम सा रूमर आया था दैट निक वोल्टमार्ट के लिए भी काफ़ी पैसे मांग रही है स्टुटगार्ट. सो yeah, it's a bit tough for Bayern Munich right now. They have a good core. They still have the Kimmich, they still have Kane, they have Olise, they have Musiala, Neuer, Ulbeek, Upamecano, Abi Stanisic, Pavlovic. They have some really, really good players. But I think Bayern ko jo actual players chain, that left wingers and stuff, it's a bit tough to land a left winger at a reasonable amount this season, yeah. That's what I feel. Davies, oh my god, yeah, they renewed Davies rather than let him go for free. They bought Tah for free, but I don't know what wages Tah is on. But yeah, it's a bit ironic. Chonky brought it up in his video as well. It's a bit ironic how when they were selling Lewandowski to Barcelona, they wanted a lot of money upfront because they said that they were not sure if Barcelona will exist in a couple of years, and how the turntables right now. There's financial issues at Bayern Munich now. AB17173, thank you so much for the contribution. Daksh bhai looks like Karan Johar from Traitors. Yo, how is Traitors, bro? How is Traitors? I've heard some mixed things about it. Some people really like Traitors, other people hate Traitors. Can you clear me fees of Wirtz? Fabrizio posted 150 and source says 116 million. First of all, there's going to be a pounds and a euros wala thing. And second of all, I think we'll actually just find out when Liverpool posts their actual financial numbers next season, bhai. Bayern आजकल PL के players बहुत buy कर रही है. I mean, they'd like to. They're selling Kim. Yeah, they're going to sell Kim. They're going to hope Ito is there and fit. They have Tah already. Upamecano is also already there. But that's what I'm saying, right? Kim, I think, came for 45 million. Came for like probably is on decent wages as well. It's a polarizing show just like Big Boss. Traitors is good, but contestants are really dumb. Alright. Who are the contestants? I know Raftar is there. I know... Is that Shilpa Shetty ka husband also there? What's his name? Kundra. Is Kundra also there? Raj Kundra is there. Urfi Javed is there. Raftar is there. Who else is there? Who's popular? Purav Jha is there. Okay. Love my voice. Thank you so much, Saksham. I'm telling you, man. I'm in the wrong place, bhai. I should do ASMR, man. Rebel Kid. Oh, Apurva Makhija. I don't know about you guys, dude. I like Apurva Makhija content. Some of it is not something I like, but actually I really like her content. Her storytelling skills are actually really, really cool. Purav Jha is traitor and may win, alright. Shilpa Shetty का husband तो निक्स इंडियन वाला है ना. What? बायन का एक्चुअली क्या हुआ है? औरा पूरा नेगेटिव में चला गया है. पहले वियर्ट्स ने मुंह मारा पर नहीं गया और अब नीको ने भी मना कर दिया. या मैन, इट इज़ अ बिट डिफिकल्ट मैन फॉर बायन म्यूनिख राइट नाउ. Nah, man. All right, fair enough, man. You don't have to like everything that I like. She's utter woke nonsense. Fairs. Bro, how hard is it to get masters in CSE from USA and Germany? Currently, I'll be doing BTech and this. जे में इतना रैंक है भाई. अगर आपने अभी आपकी रैंक आई है, आप अभी मास्टर्स का मत सोचिए. आप अपना अंडरग्रेड अच्छे से करिए. दक्ष भाई, बहुत हाइप मिल रहा है कूनिया एंड एम्बोमो का. आई होप दे परफॉर्म. दे विल परफॉर्म, मैन. दे विल परफॉर्म. Contract is terminated after 3 years. No loan, no extensions. What do you mean by अभी रिटर्न हो जाएगा एक हफ्ते में? Anyways, before we get to Cunha and Mbomo, yeah, it's a bit tough for Bayern Munich right now, chat. Options for Bayern Munich on that left wing, feasible options. Mitoma, I think, can be one, but I'd hate for Mitoma to be at Bayern. Not bad for Mitoma, bad for Bayern more. Like, I think Bayern can do so much better than Mitoma. Yeah, John Duran is coming back to Europe. He's going to Turkey. What is your biggest Arsenal what if? Suarez. If he had got Suarez from Liverpool that year now, we would have won. Eze for Bayern could be decent. But again, he's going to cost around 68 million, man. Nico gone. Thoughts on Rafa Leao to Bayern, chat? He's expensive. He's gonna cost money. Noni Maduki? No, we don't want Maduki, man. Adamola Lukman? Alright. Rodrigo? Fati and Bayern? Nah. मेरा आर्सेनल व्हाट इफ होता अगर बर्कहम खेलता 2006 का फाइनल. It's so sad that Bergkamp missed that final because he's scared to fly, dude. Sell Gnabry and get Rodrigo. Sell Gnabry to who though? Daksh bhai, if I want to grow my YouTube channel about football, which category should I follow? Suppose football edits, top 10 type videos, or should I upload football shorts first or long forms? If you are at the start of your YouTube channel, Soumyadeep, I think you should experiment with everything and see what clicks. Top 10 football might be the biggest, let's say, hypothetically, if top 10 football is like the biggest video form जो चलेगा, बट आपको ना उसको बनाने में मज़ा आता है, ना आपको उसको बनाने में एडिट करने में मज़ा आता है. There's no point sticking with something you don't like and you don't enjoy. Try everything, see what you like and stick with it, bro. Make it your own, Mike. Javi Simmons, I like Javi Simmons to Bayern, man. That would be good. Maduki to Arsenal is not going to happen, man. Sorry. The flying story seems so fake. Can't believe he was just half a player because of half the times he can't fly away. I think it was Akshata who did it, or was it Nidhi? Or somebody who's made a very nice... Oh no, Pranay did it. Pranay made a very nice reel on Bergkamp and flying. You should watch that actually. Hello भैया, कैसे हो निरुद्धा साहा? Samvik Jain, भाई हाँ ठीक है. My beard is gone, भाई. Why isn't Mikel Arteta calling his childhood friend in Real Madrid for some favors? Because both of them are fighting for their jobs, dude. Both of them, they love their friendship, bhai, but it's also a professional job that they all have to do. Rodrigo का क्या हो रहा है यार? कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. Rodrigo का it'll all depend when he says I want to leave. If he doesn't say he doesn't want to leave, fair enough, that Rodrigo ship has sailed, bhai. Pranay, yes, Pranay. Tackle from behind वाला Pranay, उसका Instagram check करो, उसने short form video बनाई है. Gyökeres to United, any chance? I think a very big chance, bhai. It sounds like we are closing in on Sesko. कल कुछ random ITKs who I don't really trust a lot of them started reporting that They have dropped their price to around 70 million euros, which is very feasible for us, which is around 59 million pounds. एंड अगर आपको सेस्को जैसा प्लेयर 59 मिलियन पाउंड्स के आसपास में मिल जाता है देन फेयर इनफ मैन, इट्स टाइम टू पुल दैट ट्रिगर भाई. 60 मिलियन का आपने 62 मिलियन हैवर्ट्स पे खर्चे, 60 मिलियन इस पे खर्च, तो अब क्या ही कर सकते हैं. What do you think about Diaz's situation? He isn't happy with his wages and wants to explore options. Yeah, look, now we're going to see a different sort of Liverpool. A Liverpool जहाँ पे हम Edwards की ज़्यादा मनमानी देखेंगे. Edwards, to be fair, has always been the sort of guy who has a better and longer term vision for the club than any manager that Liverpool has. He's fought Klopp multiple times and eventually he decided to leave with Julian Ward because him and Klopp had major disagreements, and for whatever it's worth, Klopp is a fantastic manager. The club decided to back Klopp. The Klopp had some very shoddy transfer dealings, and Klopp's way of handling things was very different. Klopp is more of a papa, you know, like he's gonna put his arm around you and is gonna trust you. He was trusting to a fault. Edwards isn't really like that. Edwards sees players as assets, and his main priority is to make Liverpool and FSG a lot of money and give them a lot of success, which is why I think his sudden U-turn aa gaya hai Luis Diaz pe. I don't think you should start believing that Luis Diaz is on 55k. I've recently realized that Capology and Sport Track are terrible websites. They have horrible reporting of salaries. But he's definitely, I think you should read into Liverpool's finances. They underreport their wages because it's very incentive based, and these incentives somehow even start at appearances. The fact that you're starting a game will also get you a bonus. So I think Diaz is right to ask for a contract if Liverpool feel he is very important. It's the same with Konate for that matter. But this is usually what happens, you know, when your best players get paid deservedly, like Van Dijk, like Salah. The other players don't want that superstar wages, but definitely want it, right? So, for example, if Salah's in around 350k, 400k, I don't know, whatever that is, you can't keep Diaz at 80k, 90k, 60k, whatever it might be on, right? He'd want take 150, 200 के आसपास करो, 400 मत दो, but at least half, give me half of what he's worth, right? So I think that's the situation with Konate and Diaz, and the club will start making some ruthless decisions based on what to do with these players here. Apparently, Diaz is unhappy. Apparently, Saudi is looking at Diaz and they're willing to pay as much as 100 million for Luis Diaz. If that's what they're willing to play, I don't think Liverpool will have any problems replacing Luis Diaz for even 100 million. Bhai. Very easy replacements, to be honest. And yeah, it's just a question of whether Diaz wants to go to Saudi or not. I was thinking of making a video on Saudi because now we're seeing a lot of players actually come back. See, they've tried something with China, it did not work out. MLS has embraced its identity of being a retirement home for professional footballers, and they're doing very well to attract some really good talents there to the MLS. But if you look at it, Saudi started off as young players ko bhi lenge, older players ko bhi lenge. We've seen some big names like Talisca, Mitrovic, Mane, Duran, Firmino, Gerrard. Everyone go there at different points of time. Gabby Vega, but now Gabby Vega is back, right? John Duran has been there for like 6 months, 10 months. He's been there for like 6 months and now he's already back by, right? So I don't know if Saudi is a viable option. It looks like football clubs enjoy Saudi because Saudi guarantees you a lot of money, but they don't seem to be able to hold on to players. And one thing I will give credit to Middle Eastern countries and their individuals and executive is that they find out inefficiencies very, very fast. So if suddenly it turns out that buying young players or buying players at their peak to improve the profile of the Saudi League is not a viable option in the long term, I think this will stop soon. Sanjay Dubey says, मुझे notification नहीं आता. I have a solution for you, Sanjay Dubey. Sanjay Dubey, I don't know if you're on Twitter, but if you are on Twitter, follow me at Global Waffles, ठीक है? वहाँ पे, every time I go live, there's an automatic tweet which goes up. And if you turn on my notifications for my Twitter, you will find that I go live, and as soon as I go live, there'll be a tweet, and you'll get notified of that tweet, and you can join that tweet, say this live stream whenever you want. I think the weather is also one thing, very hot there. I mean, I don't think like players don't know that, like, which is what I'm saying. Weather isn't something like a culture shock to these players. Maybe it's hotter than they expect, but if you think about it, like, there is no reason for players like Duran and players like Vega. What really happens is they go there, they stay there for 6 months to 1 year, make absolute crazy bank, huh? And uske baad they just come back. Now the funny thing is, John Duran, who was so in demand, he was in demand at West Ham United. He was at demand, I think, at one point at Arsenal as well. I think if United want a striker, they should definitely go for Duran, to be honest. But it's kind of crazy how Duran's interest is only in Turkey. And it's kind of crazy when Gabby Vega also come back, his interest was only in Portugal. Gabby Vega was a very highly rated talent, chat. Gabby Vega का सिर्फ रिटर्न पोर्टो में हो रहा है. Very strange, very very strange. Followers increase करने की ninja technique. I mean, if you want that notification, that's the best way to actually go get it, दोस्तों. They can't bear the heat in the US. Saudi तो next level है भाई. But बताओ क्या है? US में जहाँ जहाँ पे हो रहा है ना, it's humid heat. ठीक है? Like if you do it in Florida, if you do it in Texas, चलो Texas is dry heat. But Florida, Eastern, Midwestern में भी dry heat है. But most likely Florida में, अगर आप Orlando में matches कर रहे हो, आप Miami में matches कर रहे हो, a lot of these are just humid heats. You know, जैसे चेन्नई में होती है, बेंगलुरु में होती है, ये सब वगैरह. But dry heat जैसे दिल्ली में होती है, that's in Saudi, right? Saudi is dry heat rather than humid heat. So that's what I feel, यार. चैट साथ ही साथ प्लीज स्ट्रीम लाइक करते रहिए. जब स्ट्रीम आप लाइक करते हैं, ये स्ट्रीम और प्रमोट होती है दूसरे लोगों को. वी आर 19 लाइक्स अवे फ्रॉम 300 लाइक्स. हाँ, all right, let's see. Brahim Diaz's future. I think he's going to sign a contract extension here, Shravan. I think वो contract extend करने वाले. यही Fabrizio report कर रहा था. I don't know what's the progress on that, but that's what I feel, यार. अब यहाँ भी पैसे देने पड़ेंगे. एंड हंस कौन रहा है वैसे? ट्रस्ट मी, यू विल लाफ. वी लाफ्ड कार्तिक भाई. स्टार्टिंग में वी लाफ्ड अ लॉट यार. आप देर से आ गए. यस, संजय दुबे ने सही कहा. आज भी 400 प्लस टारगेट करते. आई हैव टोल्ड यू माई गोल, चैट. I want a stable viewing of 500 plus on my channel eventually. You can help me with that in two ways. One, of course, keep watching this stream. But also, when you like it, it's getting recommended to randoms and new people. And they themselves can show more support like that. Now, Om Bhai ne likha hai 40 rupees deke. Barca have settled all their deferred wages. If that's true, I don't know how true is that. But if that's true, that's great, bhai. That was a huge financial burden on Barca. And अब देखते हैं, now that Frankie will get a new contract and some other people will get a new contract, how do they structure those wages again? They're buying some players, and how do they structure those wages then? It is true. That's fantastic news, bhai. That's fantastic news then. आपको सुनाई दिया? नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम के लिए जल्दी आ गया. हमारा कुटिन्यो का पूरा पैसा वापस करो. ऑलराइट मैन. बाय कैली, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग इन. आईएसएल देखते हो? नहीं यार. अकॉर्डिंग टू यू, हु इज द फेवरेट्स फॉर द पीएल नेक्स्ट सीजन? इट्स टफ टू से भाई. इट्स टफ टू से. One, because the transfer window is not really open. If Liverpool end up buying a striker and a centre back, they become favourites. Otherwise, City are favourites. If we pull a madness somehow in the transfer window, we can be favourites. Yeah. I haven't watched the new Squid Game season, though, so don't spoil it for me, please. And don't spoil it for other people in the chat as well, yeah. You'll get banned. I promise you'll get banned. According to you, ho gaya. So as of now, I would say still Liverpool. I think they have a good mix of new people coming in and a good stable core. I think they have a manager who's more used to the league. Yeah, I'd say Liverpool for now. Very close behind though is mere hisab se City. If you want to replace Arteta with the coach, which one would you want? Probably Simone. All top clubs except United and Spurs have strong chance of winning Premier League. Um, yeah, I don't see Spurs winning the Premier League in the first season with Thomas Frank. I'd be very surprised if that happens. United, I don't know. United have to do a lot of work, man. Pep hasn't lost back-to-back leagues ever, by the way. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm not saying that City have no chance. I'm saying Liverpool probably have a slightly more chance. And you just don't know. Maybe Pep actually ends up winning it. Who knows? Who knows? Inzaghi would be good, IMO. I would agree. It's just a question of can we tempt him to London from Saudi. Celtic Rangers game stadium में देखते हो. What? I'm not in Scotland, brother. Where do you see Ahmad playing at United? Right wing back with Cunha and Mbomo coming in as 10s. Mason Mount, Xerxes, Fernandes, Meno also there. Yeah. ये क्या कर दिया says उमेश भाई. I was missing you उमेश भाई. आपकी याद में मैंने बाल उड़ा दिया. Miss you उमेश भाई. Miss you उमेश भाई. Pep would only leave City after winning 10 EPLs. I think Pep will leave City regardless in the next 2 years, man. I think there is a reason why Wirtz did not go to City. I think Pep refuses to commit a longer term future to City. I think if Pep wins one more PL, I think he's done by. That's the highest point he can leave City at. Whether it's this year, whether it's next year, whether it's neither of those 2 years, I feel these are the last 2 years of that we get to watch Pep Guardiola in the Premier League, bhai. Sunderland have just signed Diarra for 35 million. Crazy how these clubs have so much spending power. No wonder clubs like Luton absolutely crashed to the bottom. Yeah, I don't think Luton did not have enough to spend. They just spent it on cheaper deals and got Rob Edwards, just minimal help here. But yeah, Luton का तो case post relegation में बहुत अलग हो गया. I think they've been relegated for the second time. Chances are low, but if Pep extends again, would be fun. It won't be, man. I'm honestly, I'm not even joking. Not even because, I'm an Arsenal fan. I want Pep gone and stuff. But I genuinely think it's time City also moves on from Pep. Of course, Pep रहेगा. आप लोग जीतते रहोगे. आप लोग तो चाहते हो कि Pep रहे and everything. Who wouldn't want Pep Guardiola at their club? But I am genuinely more interested in thinking, कि what really happens, post Pep at Manchester City. Who do they get then? Because I'll be honest, the amount of meltdown I've seen for one season when they weren't as good as they usually are, it was crazy. Not funny, not hilarious, not enjoyable, but just crazy. I've seen people call for Pep's head. I've seen people turn on players that they really, really love, all because of one season. And I kind of want to see how they cope post Pep when vulnerability becomes normal. Pep is a crazy manager. He's one of a kind manager. And once that guy sort of leaves, who will fill those boots is a big, 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 big question. Yeah, exactly, Tiananmen Square. मैं वही कह रहा हूँ. They have a habit of winning every year, but one year there was a bump, and oh my god, matlab, you would think City has never touched top 10. Do you feel losing Partey decreases the physical bite of the midfield a bit? Arsenal did resort to long balls and challenging second balls due to injuries, not otherwise. Zubimendi means more control. Yeah, I think Manav, सबसे बड़ा benefit of Zubimendi will be that in possession will be a lot better. Again, the guy is not Rodri, but it's the closest thing to Rodri we can get. He has an excellent understanding of the ball when he's not having the ball and when he's on the ball as well. Doesn't do something spectacular anytime. Like sometimes he'll do something spectacular, but most of the times he'll do the simple things. If you watch City's last game, especially in the first half when Juve were pinned back, only what Rodri just basically did was won the ball, passed it to somebody out wide. Won the ball, passed it and recycled it. Didn't do anything crazy either. And that's kind of what we want from Zubimendi. The bite in the midfield though, it's an interesting question. We might lose a little bit of the bite, but I don't think the fall off is going to be that massive. I also think we can absorb a little bit, losing out a little bit when we don't really have the ball and making up for it when we have the ball. Abhi, I feel we've leaned too much into being really, really solid when we don't have the ball. But that cannot be a sustainable game plan. You need to be lethal when you have the ball as well, because that's how you dispatch teams who are lower than you, or who you have pinned back and stuff. So yeah, conceding almost 0 goals feels good, feels like a nice strategy, but I don't think it's viable for an entire season. At some level, the coin is going to flip on the other side. More control and tactical intelligence over physicality in your current setup any day. Yeah, 100%. I still feel we haven't really abandoned the physicality aspect of it though. It'll be very interesting this season दोस्तों. प्रीमियर लीग में हम काफ़ी डिफरेंट देखेंगे चीज़ों को. अगर आप देखोगे पिछले कुछ सालों से द प्रीमियर लीग मेटा हैज़ बिन द इन्वर्टेड मिडफील्डर्स. You've seen midfielders even box crashing for that matter, and it was all started by Pep Guardiola, to be honest. And now we're going to see a sort of going back to the traditional fullback roles. Liverpool, especially with Frimpong and Kerkez, are two fullbacks that can be the attacking threats by. Fullbacks will no longer just be positional holders in the middle of the pitch. They will be again holding width here. And Pep and City and Liverpool and Slot will be leading this revolution. I think the best this season. Not like this is an unknown thing. I mean, Man United pretty much attack from the wings, using their wing backs as well, especially Ahmad, or the left 10, or Dorgu also for that matter. So wings being used as width is not new to the Premier League, but I think we're seeing the two top teams in the league going back to a traditional fullback role. I think Arsenal will stick to an inverting fullback role. I think Chelsea will stick to an extent of an inverting fullback role, especially from Kukureya or when Caicedo plays right back. But Premier League का meta next season क्या होगा, बड़ा interesting होगा देखने के लिए, because the way Pep played was super narrow through everything. Like everything else was super narrow. Their wingers and their fullbacks were just deep. I think Ait Nouri का usage was very very interesting यार. Audio issues आ रहे, क्या audio issues आ रहे दोस्त? मेरे तो यहाँ पे audio looks absolutely fine, man. Do you prefer flick ball or Enrique ball as a fan? Oh, good question, man. I prefer Enrique ball. Not that flick ball is bad, but I just like Enrique ball. I think it's so surgical and precise, whereas Barca's is like a fast-paced, like a beat. That's what I feel. It'd be interested to see Lewis Kelly develop. With Calafiori fully fit, he might not start as the LB. His inverted intelligence makes him good cover for Rice. Wish he is the next Cine, and he is played at CM. Alright. Achha, internet issue tha. Thank you so much, dude. Mr. Daksh, as a Madrid fan, don't you think our academy is good too? Our Merseyside academy producing some great talent like Trent and Konate? Huh? Konate ain't an academy. What? I'm so confused here. So you're a Madrid fan, and you feel your Merseyside academy is producing talents like Trent, which is fine. He's a Liverpool one, and Konate. Acha. Oh, see, this is the Unk genes, man. This is the Unk genes. I got it. I finally got it. I have seen flick ball in Liverpool का Klopp ball. It's Enrique's ball which knocked us out in the best season in many years. Fairs भाई. Hi Daksh bro, Madrid का मैच देखा आपने? नहीं यार, यहाँ पे 2 बजे थे यार गैरी भाई. Unfortunately I couldn't watch it. कैसा लगा Xabi के first 3 matches? Thoughts? So I've watched just glimpses of Xabi ball. I watched the first game, which wasn't great. In the second game I didn't take too much from it because you got a red card in it, so not really too much to make from that. Third game was a bit too late. But from the glimpses I've seen, to be honest, I like it. I like he's trying new things. But I think some players don't have a future at Real Madrid. And I think the biggest beneficiary of Xabi ball are 2 players, Arda Güler and Gonzalo Garcia. Gonzalo Garcia purely for the fact he runs so much off the ball. Have you seen his off the ball work rate at Gonzalo Garcia ka? Mbappe ain't doing that. So my only question when it comes to Xabi ball next is when Mbappe is there in that team and he's not going to make those runs that Gonzalo Garcia is doing and he's not going to press like Gonzalo Garcia is doing. Who is doing the dihadi? Who is doing the running and gunning? And if Mbappe is playing and if Vinny is playing and if Arda is the one who's doing the controlling, will they make Ferre do Dihadi again? I doubt it. I hope not. Or will they still find space for Rodrigo and make him do the Dihadi as a 10 or on the left hand side? I don't know again. I don't know again. If they move Rodrigo to a wing back, who knows, bhai. Endrick's future is done. I think it's a little premature, man. I think Endrick has one of the most unique skill sets at Madrid. One of them being ball striking. I don't think many players in Madrid hit the ball as hard as Endrick. But yeah. Luis Enrique or company can be the potential replacement of City. See, I think Luis Enrique has the most secure and the best job in the world right now. He is in a league which can suitably test him. He can play Champions League every year and keep building the team. He has absolute control over who he can bring in with Luis Campos. Unlimited money, essentially. At City, he will probably be used to the same things, but a much more competitive league. He can be lured by that challenge if he's won enough in the French league. Company would be a gamble, but it's like the return of a hero here. The return of a hero. I still trust in Pep. Everyone should trust in Pep, bhai. The question is, how long will Pep stay? Xabi using Valverde in a different role. He's using him as a winger, if I'm not mistaken, right? I want Tuchel, but he doesn't last long. Luis Enrique is one of the best. He is. Do you think Arsenal पिछले season से better हो चुका है as squad wise? All depends on who is available and who remains injury free. But definitely I feel we've gained in strength rather than lost it. I like Enrique Ball because he knows when to press, counter press, and when to actually soak in the pressure according to the situation. All right, that's a good point. See, I think we would have seen this Enrique Ball for Spain as well. It's just bad that the talents like Lamine and Nico came in just a bit later when he had that Spain squad. I think अगर आप उसको अभी ये वाला Spain squad दोगे, we'd see a completely different Spain squad. Like I want to see Balde under Luis Enrique. I want to see Lamine under Luis Enrique. I want to see Nico under Luis Enrique. I want to see Zubi, Rodri under Luis Enrique. I want to see that. But things usually don't work out, man. One of the best things which came under Luis Enrique as a Spain manager was the live streams he used to do. Have you watched any of Enrique's live streams? I know they were in Spanish. But did anyone still catch any glimpses of those? Those are fun, bhai. Those are fun. Tiananmen Square says, Daksh bhai, early prediction, but City will take the league by storm next year. Like some insane results against top 6 will come. Possible, bhai. Very, very possible. Very, very possible. Arteta should just add a little tweak called counter pressing. I think we are one of the best counter pressers, dude. I think the problem is not our counter pressing, Sanjay bhai. The problem is when we counter press and win the ball, it never leads to a shot. It hardly ever leads to a shot, which is why I feel, man. Do you wish Haaland was an Arsenal player? 1000%. Konate to Madrid next year for free. We'll see, bhai. We'll see. Saliba contract extend karega. I have a very strong feeling he will this year, bhai. Daksh bro, I don't think Flick एक long term I don't think long term manager है. अपने Bayern Munich में वो देखा क्या? I don't think Flick ball इतना successful रहेगा हर season. I would have agreed with you if Barca had not recruited sufficiently this season. This season I feel they've actually recruited very, very smartly. Like when I was thinking about it, I was thinking yaar, and like Barca ki transfer window is absolutely going to bang, right? Joan Garcia, Nico Williams. Apparently, they might go for Cancelo as a backup again, or they might go for Grimaldo as a backup. They will eventually look to cash in and get a striker next season as well. They've got rid of Fati. I don't know. Aage kya hota hai? Maybe eventually they get rid of Olmo, maybe Christensen as well. So they're maybe Araujo too. So they're getting the players who they don't really want out, and they're getting players who they want back in. And it's a good transfer window. But I think Madrid's transfer window has gone very underrated as well, bhai. I think the new manager obviously makes it a lot more adapting time uska chahiye. But if you look at Madrid's transfer window, is absolutely great, bhai. They've got Trent, who I think is going to solve one of the biggest problems from last season, which is low blocks. Okay? They have Hausen, who can be left centre back, right centre back. If Rudiger stays fit this season, that's going to be great. Left back, still Mendy and Fran Garcia, but I think they can manage with that. Fed is going to stay. Arda looks rejuvenated and he looks like he's going to have a role this season. Chouameni, Camavinga, that's going to be an interesting position to see क्या होता है. Ceballos as well. उसके बाद अगर आप देखोगे Rodrigo का क्या होता है will be an interesting. Brahim will stay. Endrick का क्या होता है. Vinny hopefully has a good season by this time. And Mbappe as well. Mbappe had a fantastic season anyway. So I think for Madrid as well, they've sort of redone their entire backline, right? They've done their entire backline as well. So that's what I feel here. Chouameni is untouchable. Yeah, listen man. कोई भरोसा नहीं है फुटबॉल का. कौन कब निकल जाए, कौन कब रह जाए, किसी का कुछ नहीं पता यार. But yeah, like what about Camavinga for that matter? Somebody is saying Camavinga doesn't have a fixed game time. Let's see. 450 people are here chat. 350 likes okay. Let's target 400 likes ASAP yeah. So please stream like कर दीजिए, subscribe कर दीजिए if you feel a little bit generous. Super chat, super stickers, membership gifting, all are welcome here. So yeah, I think Madrid's transfer window is also going very, very, very good. All right, chat. We should probably do a poll at some point of time. But early shouts without having bias towards your own team or a favorite club or a soft spot club. Out of, let's say, Barca get Nico, Barca get Joan, Barca get Cancelo. All right, let's say they get these three players. And Madrid have Hausen, they have Trent. Let's say they also end up getting Budimir, for example, a tall Joselu type striker. Okay, what would you say? Who has had a better window in that sense? When it comes to cost, when it comes to recruitment, the needs and everything. All right, not Cancelo, then Grimaldo, whatever. Cancelo or Grimaldo, right? Who do you think has had a better transfer window? Do you think Barca has had it? Do you think Madrid have been super smart with their windows? Carreras bhi aayega, sahi bola, Carreras. I forgot Carreras. That's almost an entirely new backline. Considering especially Alaba fir injured ho gaya, right? Considering especially Alaba is injured again. Madrid W for cost, all right. Madrid, Cancelo for was unreliable, all right. If you had an imaginary option to choose between Isak and Haaland, who would you choose? I'd choose Isak, to be honest. No, I'd choose Haaland, man. What the hell? Haaland. Madrid, Real Madrid, Liverpool, and then Barcelona. I think people underrate City's one as well, man. Barca, don't forget some La Masia. No. We're talking transfers. We're not talking about kaun is team mein aayega and stuff. We're talking just buying players. That's what I feel. Where do I see Sancho heading? I don't know, man. It's going to be tough, bro. I think Sancho will be a deadline deal date to some place. 50 million for Dean and Trent is a steal. I agree. That's a good one. Nico will humiliate Trent next season. Unbiased, that ain't a thing. Of course, that ain't a thing. But I have to ask still. Haaland is the only ST who's worth 150 mil, possibly. Barca has gone from 90 to 95. Madrid is just trying to catch Barca. Fair. That's a good point. Where do you see Sancho? To bol diya. Alex Bainer could have been a left wing for Arsenal. I think he had this thing wrapped up with Atleti for a long, long time. Oh yeah, Trent was for 10. So Trent for 10, Dean for 50, versus Joan for 25, Nico for 51, Grimaldo and Carreras. Grimaldo will be for 15, Carrera will be for around 50. So that's wow, Madrid are actually spending around 110 million in the backline. That's crazy to think about. Yeah, 60 mil. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I confused it in pounds. Rafa 8, Valverde alive. Okay. आप Camavinga को लोगे? Camavinga is one of my favorite profiles, man. Nico for 58, Joan for 25. Yeah. Franco as well. How can we forget? Since he's not played for them, maybe I forgot. Franco as well for Real Madrid, dosto. Yeah, that's a good window, bhai. That's a good window for Madrid. For me, I think Barca still has had the better window. I think the reason I will say Barca has had the better window is I think that somebody said Barca was already at a level 90, and I think they've absolutely addressed all their biggest issues. There will be some questions though, like for example, if you look at Barca's forwards now, okay, where I'm attacking the guy who accompanied a certain German guy. No, not that Franco, man. All right, no. If you look at Barca's forwards, right? These are Barca's forwards right now. There's Lamine, there's Rafinha, there's Olmo, there's Ferran, there's Leva, and there will be Nico. There's 6 forwards. I think in this day and age, especially if you want to compete on multiple fronts, and especially if you have Hansi Flick style of football, I think 6 forwards is good. But players like Fermin, what's going to happen with him? Players like Pau Prim, what's going to happen with him? ये सारी चीज़ें हमें देखनी पड़ेंगी थोड़ा सा. Right? So these are my 6 forwards for Barcelona. That's Ferran, that's Dani Olmo, that's Rafinha, that's Lamine, there's Leva, and there's Nico. Or Pau Victor. Right, sorry. Did I say Prim? Sorry. But yeah, for Pau, for Fermin, what's going to happen? Yeah, brother, we discussed Atleti yesterday, Ayush. Atleti is also doing a nice one. Fermin for Pedri. Okay. You all underestimate the Dean Housen. No, I think Dean Housen is the signing of the season till now. I think Dean Housen for Madrid is as good, if not better, than Joan Garcia for Barca. That is how deeply it was needed for Real Madrid. I think it's the best signing. I went to Jayant and Suraj's channel and I said Dean Housen is the best signing, bhai. आप एक young centre back ले रहे हो 50 million में, who's going to be in there for your defense for at least 8 to 10 years, bhai. Fermin is better than Olmo with the nerdy face. Victor will leave. You saw what Klopp said about the Club World Cup. I haven't, Pranav, bhai. Do you think Barca should develop Fermin and sell for a hefty fee in the future? Should be. Dean can't defend. Oh, that's a very big misconception. Man City new signings lack some defensive awareness. Cherki is slow. Ait Nouri is more like an attacker. Reinders is slow as well. We can't say about their transfers now. They may be good, they may be bad. I'd not put too much stock in City's defense right now. With Guardiola not playing, and I think Guardiola Diaz will be the central pairing, मेरे हिसाब से. With Ait Nouri and Matthias Nunes, unless they buy a right back as well, which will just be crazy again. So let's see what City finally do before the end of the window, man, and then we'll probably decide City's transfer window and business. मिस्टर दक्ष अल्वारो के लिए हम 40 से ज़्यादा नहीं दे रहे अपेरेंटली, तभी डील स्टॉल हो गया है. फेयर्स भाई, एब्सोल्युटली फेयर्स, बट आई फील इट्स गोना कॉस्ट अराउंड 50 भाई इफ यू वांट हिम एट द एंड. आई डोंट थिंक यू शुड गो इनटू दिस सीजन विद मेंडेडी एंड फ्रैन, बट इट इज़ व्हाट इट इज़ भाई. आप जिनेडिन जिडान को कैसे याद रखते हो? ओपिनियन. फॉर मी जिनेडिन जिडान इज ऑल्सो लाइक one of the most aura generating icons of the game, bhai. He is one of my favorites. He had everything, small spaces, large spaces. He was dominant at everything, bhai. Not only at Madrid, but also at Juve and also for France. There are so many Frenchmen who admire Zidane and they think he's one of the greatest players, bhai. Over Platini as well. So, yeah, he has insane unlimited juice, bhai. Yeah, I saw that Ademola Lookman rumor. It's from AFTV, man. Come on, bro. AFTV. Let's not believe everything we read on the internet, man. Daksh bhai, I am seeing Gavi as a 10 next year. You said Sadiq bhai send you a voice note regarding that. What did he say? I still haven't listened to that. We've talked. I still haven't listened to that voice note, man. I'll get back to you, man. Gavi can be Muller-esque with that press will help compensate Leva's press. I think you're calculating too much, man. That's what I feel though. Carreras के लिए Madrid ready थी for 50 million, but Benfica ने respond करना कम कर दिया था and directly registered him for Benfica at the Club World Cup, for which club and player both were unhappy. What? Why would they register if the player and club both are unhappy? If you mean by Club Madrid, then I mean I don't think Benfica should care abhi kaun unhappy. Bhai, Benfica also have to earn money through the CWC, bhai. Who will you start at left back? Both fully fit, Kala or MLS in most important games. In the most important games, MLS. Only because what MLS has shown me. In games where we need some magical moment, Kala Dog. Kala Dog is capable of magical moments, bhai. I genuinely feel he's such a weird, strange and probably one of the best profiles to have at left back. We just need him to be fit. अगर कैलाफ्योरी जैसा प्लेयर कहीं मैड्रिड में होता या बारसा में होता, हम उसके गुणगान ही सुन के पागल हो जाते. मजाक भी नहीं कर रहा मैं. But Caladog is one of the best players I feel we have signed. I just hope he stays fit, man. That's it. Liverpool had the best window, might not bring a striker, will still play 4-4-2. Double falls with Sobo and Wirtz. Maka and Grava are still versatile and they now have explosive fullbacks. Second to PSG, IMO. Let's see how Slot sets up, man. I feel Liverpool and Slot will change a little bit. What are the biggest matches you have watched in the stadium IRL? So, I watched Arsenal Monaco. I've watched Arsenal Lens जब हम जीत गए थे. I have watched Arsenal Wolves. I watched Arsenal versus City. I think Arsenal versus City, not at the Emirates though. I watched that at Wembley. Community Shield final, I watched that one. What else have I watched? Last year हम और किन से खेले थे? जिस दिन बारसा टलांटा वाला गेम था, जो भी गेम था, I think PSV I think I watched. No, that's not PSV. But I have watched Arsenal PSV as well. What game was that? Monaco? Yeah, Monaco. So yeah, brothers, I've watched these games. Lamine is gonna be auxiliary false 9. He can control touches. I think Lamine is the best at wide places, man. I don't think he should be abhi sabse zyada aage. Do you think Leao is a Berta backup for Rodrigo? I think the Rodrigo backup is Eze. That's what I feel, man. Girona, nahin. Girona was away, dost. Girona we played away. Gonna say Madrid's window has been great compared to the previous years. We have addressed our defense as well as our passing capacity by a huge margin and a proper right winger. I think if Rodrigo जाएगा, एक big player आएगा, bro, कौन सी profile होगी? I don't know. I think you need essentially a Cruz-like profile. Arda can do it. You don't want only one player to absolutely only do it. Syria is looking like a retirement home. Only Napoli is looking a bit good. We'll see. Aryan Joshi says 0 UCL. Very good. आपके भी और Arsenal के दोनों के 0 UCL भाई. Signing the likes of Modric and KDB will make Syria more watchable, or it's just another Paris kind of approach. Tough to say, man. Tough to say what an entire season of a league will be like. See, on the outset, it looks like anyway Syria doesn't require too much. Syria has too much drama anyway. Like, for example, did you hear that Maurizio Sarri is going to leave Lazio just 26 days after joining the club again? Because Lazio hid from him the fact कि उनके पास इतना debt है कि वो summer में कोई player sign नहीं कर सकते. They can only sign players in January. And so he's leaving again. So Syria has already got on-field drama and off-field drama a lot. So in terms of watchability, I don't think Syria ever needed help. In terms of competitiveness, in terms of financials, in terms of eyeballs, yeah, Modric and the KDBs, all of these guys will help a lot, man. That's what I feel. Subhajit, thank you so much for subscribing, man. Love you so much. But they signed Tavares. Tavares was already loan with obligation to buy. That's what I feel. Syria, big clubs don't trust young Italian players. Maybe that's been lost a little bit, man. But I think if you look at Serie B, apparently if you look at the lower Serie A teams, काफ़ी ज़्यादा Italian talents को trust किया जाता है यार. Who would play better as false 9, Olmo or Rafa? Olmo, man. I think Olmo's being underrated a lot, bhai. I think Olmo's been underrated a lot, and I think Rafa का जो season गया था, towards the end people just started loving Lamine's season so much more that वो Rafa के season को ignore करने लग गए. Rafa had an all-timer season, by the way, but it's kind of sad that he might not win the Ballon d'Or, man. If Barca says somebody has to win the Ballon d'Or, for me it's Rafinha. It sucks that he might not win it, man. Did you watch the Dumfries and Acuna drama? I did, though. I did. It was funny. Barcis by Cancelo to Barca, is it feasible? People are saying it's just made up, man. Kaza Renesu, I adopted your look. Do you think Gavi and Joao Neves are the same profile? Very different, man. I think Neves is a lot more technical and he's deceptively वेरी गुड एट डिफेंस भाई. ये कौन चिलगोजा है भाई? दक्ष भाई को वापस ला. चिलगोजा यू नो साले. तुझे पता नहीं आजकल क्या हो रहा है तुम जैसे लोगों के साथ रहने सो इंडिया में हैं? पेट वेट जाएगा अगर किसी मॉब ने पकड़ लिया तुझे. Mr. Daksh, how do you think clubs like Arsenal, LFC Madrid, Barca, Bayern will compete with so-called oil money clubs like City and PSG? Oh, that's a big question, man. I think there are some baseline competitive things you clubs will have to start doing. One, they'll have to start building bigger squads. Two, they'll have to have a lot of academy level talents to recruit because market is absolutely crazy now. And when they recruit all this talent, they will have to hoard this talent like Chelsea. Now, Chelsea can do that and put all of them in Strasbourg as well. Liverpool will buy Getafe and they will do that with Getafe as well. City have an entire group of clubs. Newcastle also have probably some PIF clubs and they'll buy a few more. Arsenal has to get to it, man. I think we'll have to start hoarding a lot of young talent without wondering and just thinking कि ओ हम इनको कहाँ खिलाएंगे कैसे इनको road map देंगे. नहीं, it's possible. So at a baseline, you have to start outsmarting the market. It's such a weird word, outsmart. Anyways, outsmarting the market and start getting a lot of young talent, bhai. And that I think is available to everyone. They're not going to be too expensive. It's only going to be how you can give them a pathway. For example, City also ended up buying Svernepan, but Svernepan is going to be loaned out somewhere. And if he doesn't get loaned out to a favorable club for Manchester City, he's going to get loaned out to one of the city groups like Girona, right? Or Troyes. अभी Savinho जो City में इतना impact कर रहा है, Savinho was bought by City Football Group for Troyes, sent to Girona on loan, and then from Troyes to Man City he got sold. All three clubs belong to the City Football Group, by the way. When you see players like Jamie Gittins, they were from City Football Academy. Brahim Diaz, City Football Academy. They have so many more young talents. Divine Mukasa, Vagera, ye sab, Juma Ba. All of these guys are going to get loaned out to different clubs, some of them to CFG. It's going to be the same for Chelsea. If you look at the amount of talent they have, and so much talent is going to Strasbourg. For example, they bought Isugo this year. They already have Amugu. They also have Uguchuku. They also have Chukwumeka. They also have Andre Santos. They also have Enzo. They have Caicedo. And these are just some of the midfielders I've made you count. Right? But some of these talents can be sent, like Andre Santos was at Strasbourg last year. Now he can make his appearance. Emmanuel Lemega is a great striker. He's at Strasbourg this year. अगर Arsenal मेगा के let's say Arsenal would have had a couple of strikers and हम मेगा को भी लाते हमारा सोचते हैं मेगा को कैसे खिलाएंगे, like what happened with Mika Bireth for us, right? Great guy, won the league at Sturm Graz, could have had him, could have loaned him out to another club which we owned and give him in the minutes, and then eventually if he turns out really good for that club, then come in, get him back to Arsenal. As much as I hate multi-club models, multi-club model is the future of football. You might hate it, you might detest it, you might be a football purist and be like, this is not what football is about. We should not be looking at, like football should not be a version of Singhania Group of Industries, or I don't know, Kapoor Group of traders or whatever. It shouldn't be, but it is. And if you don't adapt to this, you will not succeed. We are slow at this. We should be much better at this. Yeah, look at Red Bull. Exactly. Look at Red Bull. If Chelsea end up buying Sporting, they will have a French club to dump all their talent in. They have a great manager there as well in Liam Rezanoir, by the way. They will have a Portuguese club that churns out some really, really, really good academy talent, right? So that's what I'm saying, bhai. It is the future, bhai. If you want to compete with the oil clubs, so to speak, and you feel you can't compete with them for the top players, fair enough, compete with them at the academy level. Start buying A+ talents from all over the world. City had a huge lead in this because City Football Group was one of the biggest. उन्होंने ब्रहीम डियाज से लेके पता नहीं किन टॉप टैलेंट्स को अपने पास, पेड्रो पोरो, ब्रहीम डियाज, जेमी बाइनो गिटन, सबको अट्रैक्ट कर लिया सिटी फुटबॉल अकेडमी में. That's it. They sold so many of these players. They made so much profit of these players. हो गया. And that's what Chelsea is going to do. What about clubs like Barca and Real? I think Barca and Real को अगर आप देखोगे, Barca and Real have to rely on that historic pull, भाई. That's essentially it. Barca and Real are in that unique position जहाँ पे A+ talents के पास अगर वो जाएंगे, they will always have a big pull, especially over clubs like City. मतलब ठीक है, हर बार शायद से ना हो City PSG के सामने, but most of the times possible है. Most of the times possible है. I'm good, Lightning Fury भाई, आप कैसे हैं? Premier League is growing crazy day by day regarding the commercial telecasting and all. La Liga is far behind. This year, fan code will telecast the La Liga matches. Let's see how that goes. I think Hotstar, please. If you are telecasting, broadcasting, streaming the matches of the Premier League, please take inspiration from DAZN. DAZN does these broadcastings so much better, bhai. DAZN gets that option. If you tune in late for a match, you can start from the beginning so you don't get spoiled. You get those special moments that you can watch those highlights in real time. You get a live chat, which Hotstar, let's be honest, tried, but it's ass. They have lineups, they have tactics, they have formations, they have so many things, bhai. It's time, bhai, that we also up our streaming game. And I'm sorry, bhai, in 2025, streaming at that quality is abysmal. Now I've seen they started streaming some matches at 4K UHD on Hotstar, but that's only on TV. If somebody's watching it even on a laptop and they have a 4K monitor, they should be able to access 4K 60 by. I'm so sorry. I watch matches when I'm like, especially non-Arsenal matches, which I don't have to do a watch along for. I watch them on 4K on my tablet chat. It's Zameen Asman ka farak. Zameen Asman ka farak. Deed Bhai says, I am scared that Lamine might end up like Neymar more than Fati. I guess nobody in Barcelona told them the story of the prince that never became the king. Yeah. See, it's going to be an interesting situation what happens there. See, they're going to give him a lot of responsibility. The responsibility of the number 10 kit, which Lamine is going to get, although Ansu did get it. But Ansu was injury prone because of physiological reasons. He's going to get the number 10 kit. They are calling him the next Messi. They love him and adore him in Catalonia. But at the end of it, he's a 17-year-old kid, man. He is a kid, bro. And there's a lot which I feel Lamine needs to work on when it comes to off-the-field stuff. It's a good thing that he doesn't let a lot of things bother him. He's so self-confident. He composes himself really well. But and I mean this in the nicest way, he gets rattled way too easily by other people's words. Van der Vaart ने कुछ बोल दिया, Lamine respond कर लेगा Instagram पे. Rabiot ने कुछ बोल दिया, Lamine respond कर लेगा. It feels like, and maybe it's a bit premature from my side, but it feels like it's very easy to get under his skin. But maybe that's because he's a kid, and kids में garam khoon and all that stuff होता है. So yeah, I hope Deed bhai आपकी तरह भी that he's such a good talent. I hope he doesn't end up in that sort of way, you know, partying and women and all that stuff. The club should protect him. He is their most valuable asset, and I think the club will protect him. The thing is, the reason I'm not that worried for him is I think he has a lot of good people to look up to. Like, for example, Messi was very heavily influenced by Ronaldinho. But Ronaldinho, his heart was in the right place. Similarly, I think Neymar's heart is also in the right place. Right? There are also professionals like Rafinha who's there. There's also Hansi Flick, who I think is a no-nonsense manager. Yeah, he's a no-nonsense manager. There's Lewandowski, and you can clown him for whatever, but you don't stay at this level of performance at his age if you're not a proper professional. हाँ, वो अपनी wife के साथ TikTok पे dance करता है, bro. But ठीक है यार, कोई बात नहीं. He is a fucking professional, भाई. Have you seen his latest post? He works so much on his body, भाई. ठीक है? He has Rafinha there. He has Lewandowski there. I wish Javi was around him in some capacity. Javi loves the club. बाकी तो यार, it's all his friends, भाई, around him. Balde. Now Nico is going to be there around him as well. So he will have his bacha party there as well. But you also hope that Flick, Lewandowski, Rafinha, maybe to an extent even Olmo, he's also Spanish. These guys will help him. Inigo as well. The unks should step in and, you know, keep him grounded. Yeah, मेरे हिसाब से. Pedri, yeah, again, I can't I don't want to speak too much on Pedri's personality because I don't know about it at all, man. But I know about Lewandowski, and I know about Rafinha, and I know about Inigo, and I know about some other people. So I'll only speak on them. Parthiv, thank you so much for the contribution, man. आपका long term plan क्या है इस channel को लेके? इसको मेरे को 100k तक पहुंचाना है at least, man. You look like a taller Brahim Diaz. Love it so much, brother. Thank you so much. आप बारसा fan हो? बिल्कुल भी नहीं दोस्त. I'm an Arsenal fan, and that's the only club I love. I have a soft spot for Liverpool, and I have a soft spot for Real Madrid. That's usually how I roll, man. But I don't hate any clubs. I like watching good football. Like, I'm an Arsenal fan, but being an Arsenal fan isn't my entire personality. Let's just put it that way. If Spurs play good football, I'll even watch fucking Spurs, bhai. But yeah, he is 17. He'll end up creating a new mess or be an all-timer. I'll be honest, man. I think I'll be super disappointed if Lamine crashes out. Not gonna joke. I think he will be football's biggest what if. Probably the same level as Adriano. Adriano ka case to काफी sad tha. But that's what I'm saying. I have a soft spot too for Arsenal's downfall, says Milton. अरे बहुत बढ़िया बात है मृदुल भाई. Nice to see that Arsenal lives in your head so much. PK's club in La Liga to Andorra FC to loan out La Masia players for development projects as Barça Athletic is now in the 4th division. All right. Renesu says, I'm the enemy of the club. Of course. Soft spot, there is no soft spot, only club. No, I'll tell you. So my soft spot is basically got nothing to do with anything except the clubs I ended up watching first. Like, for example, I think Henry is like the greatest player for Arsenal. But for me, my favorite is going to be Bergkamp because I watched Bergkamp first. Similarly, the first two clubs I became aware of were Arsenal and Real Madrid. And then Arsenal ke baad, the only other club I saw first playing in red was Liverpool before Man United and stuff. So it's just a question of who I saw first and who I watched the most initially when I was a young kid, man. How does these oil club use that money as form of sponsorship or else? Can be sponsorship, can be a lot of those things. But you are a Barca critic. Watched you in Baba stream. Yeah. I'm a Barca critic, Madrid critic. I'm all critic. सब चीज का critic हूँ मैं. I want Barca versus Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea in UCL next year so badly, says Champion 77. देखते हैं भाई. नॉर्मल कमेंट्स भी ले लो कभी कभी. अरे सारे कमेंट्स नॉर्मली भी लेते हैं, बट 400 लोगों में थोड़ा सा मुश्किल हो जाता है कभी कभी. The first two clubs that I became aware of were Liverpool and Barca. I eventually became a Barca fan when my uncle gifted me a Barca jersey. Nice. Collab with Mohawk. We shall soon. We shall. My soft spot is for Arsenal in the Prem. Hota hai bhai. Basically views critic. Yeah. Views critic. I am the Sanjeev Kapoor. Not Sanjeev Kapoor. Chat, who is a good Indian chef? Who's a famous Indian chef? Sanjeev Kapoor to sabko pata hai. Who's that other guy who did from Manipal? The guy that like every girl has a crush on, man. What's that dude called? Patrick Vieira was so underrated. Nah, he's properly rated as one of the best. Vikas Khanna. Ranveer Brar. Alright. Vikas Khanna did it from Manipal. Oh man, when I joined Manipal, Vikas Khanna ke poster idhar udhar har jagah the bhai. He did it from that hotel management course in Manipal. And he trained in a very nice kitchen and then he became master chef and all that stuff. So, bro, why did you shave? ऐसे यार sexy लग रहा था यार. मेरी गली का हलवाई. आपकी गली का हलवाई है famous chef. बहुत मस्त यार. Chat 430 likes हो गया. 20 more likes, 450 हो जाएंगे. मस्त हो जाएगा. Please, 20 लोग like कर दीजिए तो अच्छा रहेगा. Next horror stream when we hit 30k, bhai. But honestly, if I feel like it, we'll do it sometime this week. How is it possible that you like good football and like Madrid too? Because I watched Madrid for a lot longer than you think. I've watched Madrid from the years of Guti. I've watched Madrid when Casillas was a new kid on the block. I've watched Sergio Ramos right back. I watched Marcelo. I watched Ozil wala Madrid. I watched beautiful football from Madrid. Watch just Guti के कॉम्प्स देख लोगे आप. Guti and Raul के एक साथ गोल्स देख लो, मजे आ जाएंगे आपको. आप जब Galacticos देखोगे, even though they didn't work out, but some of the football they played was beautiful, man. Just drop by to say hello. कैसा है पार्थ भाई? Good luck to your studies, man. Bro, Tacticos have complained about Sesko's head down dribbling. It is what it is, bhai. He's a 21-year-old. सबकी कुछ ना कुछ problems होंगी. Benjamin Sesko has head down dribbling problems. Gyökeres has balancing and strength problems. Yeah. What type of cuisine is there in Ireland? Is it good? Irish cuisine is pretty like adjacent to English cuisine. They just do it a bit differently. Like the Irish breakfast is a bit different than the English breakfast. And उसके बाद अगर आप देखोगे, I'll take a super chat path. They do alcohol very differently. But that's not much different, man. It's not much different. I've actually I've enjoyed Brazilian cuisine a lot, bhai, in Ireland. There's such a huge population of Brazilians here. They make some really good food, man. पार्थिव says, कौन से स्ट्रीम पे आप PhD कर रहे हो, कैसा फ्यूचर है? अरे यार पार्थिव भाई को तो मेरा पूरा फ्यूचर, कन्यादान, कुंडली सब जानना है भाई. So yeah, Parthiv bhai, I do my PhD in cybersecurity and warfare. It's more of an international relations and politics rather than tech, although there are elements of tech there. So that's what I do, man. And future to acha hai. Hopefully, as if you can see, there's a lot more emphasis on AI and digital battles and digital wars and cyber wars and stuff like that. And hopefully in my thesis, it will be a more prominent role. So it's more of a walking into the future. It might not make a lot of sense right now, but it will in the future sort of things, right? आपकी शादी करवा के रहेंगे. मेरी शादी हो गई भाई, मैंने कल ही करी है शादी. Bro, you look like John Stones, for fuck's sake. Thank you so much, man. Chat, now that we've been streaming for almost 2 hours, thoughts on the clean shave look now. Has the aura gone up? Are you a little more used to how I look now? Like, I understand, जब मैं आया था पहले shave करा था, you were like, oh my god, what the hell, ये कौन है? Brock Tada, minus aura, I won't. Are you used to it now? Farhan bhai, still bhai. Pratik says the aura is down. कल ही, where is she? She's here bhai, यहीं पे है वो. Minus 10,000. Looks good. Yeah, aura is constant. You look good both ways. Thank you so much, yaar. It's over. You're my favorite person in the chat now, officially. Yaya Toure or Patrick Vieira without biasness? Patrick Vieira walked so Yaya Toure could run, bhai. You look creepy now? Oh my god, Pratik. Sorry, bhai. -1. Now it's a little more bearable. See, Om, I'm telling you, man. You're just not used to it, man. You look like a kid now. Yeah, I know. I look like 24 now. Chat, like, does this look like a face of a 30-year-old? It doesn't, man. No aura down, Ank. Arsenal is equal to Netflix. Bilkul, bhai. Aura -20 JK, but abhi it looks adjustable enough. Adjustable enough, you know. Ash says, sometimes you all need to switch it up. 33-year-old. I'm telling you, Ash. मैं वही कह रहा था इन लोगों को. Like, I just looked at myself and I was like, I need to do something about this, man. I'm like the same face in the last 3 years. Aura is lower. Good looking Karan Johar. You are reverse Drogba, Dadi, and yeah, that's why I said, bhai. Brog Dada, man. Thank you so much, Parthiv, yaar. No, you look young, and I'm telling you, man, we ain't looking 30 yet. We ain't looking 30 yet. And thank you to the biology and the hormones, man, which make it possible to keep my face nice and moisturized. You know, there's actually like a biological reason why some people look older much, like, जब वो younger होते हैं, they look a lot older than they actually are. And there are some people who have a baby face, or they don't age a lot initially, but then eventually they do. So the biological reason is something called sebum. Do you know what sebum is? It's the oil on your face. Some people who have oily faces generally tend to look younger than they actually are. It preserves the moisture. It creates a small barrier against those elements which will destroy your face, age your face, and stuff like that. And uske baad, if you do take good care of it, wear nice sunscreen, moisturizers and stuff like that, even better, bhai. You look like Tanmay but with a similar frame of glasses. Clean shave suits better in formals. In t-shirts, you need the beard. All right. What would be your alter ego name if you had a choice? Oh God, Ash. Alter ego. If it's this look, it'll be Brock Dada. But honestly, I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. Yes, like Mohak Bhai Vaidya. I think Mohak looks like his age. I think Yash. To be fair, Yash does look much younger than he is, bhai. Like Chonky, I don't think Chonky looks like mid-20s. I think Chonky looks, always when I look at Chonky, it's like, ये तो 19-20 साल का है. Same with Muktesh, to be honest. I think Divyansh looks his age, Babar looks his age, Nidhi definitely looks his age. Manas को देखा आप लोगों ने? Bro, Manas looks, how does Manas look like mid-30s, bro? Manas looks like late 20s at best. But that's because Manas also works out so much, bhai. Nico Williams has agreed to low salary first, which would rise in the next 5 years. The reason to facilitate is that's what I'm saying, bhai. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna backload the contracts again. Manas looks 17. Manas is, yeah, he's 33, 34, bro. He's 33, 34. He looks like 25, 26, bhai. But that's because he works out, bhai. They work out, we drink Guinness. Exactly, man. Exactly. पैसा दो बिल्कुल भाई पैसा दो मुझे भी पैसा दो यार. मानस ने सही पकड़ लिया. एसी के लिए, अपार्टमेंट के लिए सुपर चार्ज करो. मेरे को भी कर दिया करो, अच्छा लगेगा. बट नो, ओनली इफ यू वांट, मैन. I want the likes and the views, man. I thankfully, unfortunately, like, I don't need the money right now. Obviously, I need the money, bhai. I don't mean it that way. Ankit bhai Ankit looks so young, bhai. I'm 19, I still look like 15. That's good, bro. That's good. All right. So we've discussed football for almost 2 hours now. General stuff. Are you ready for something which is a very popular segment on this channel? And if you're an OG of the channel, you'll know what we do, something called Kalesh Streams. So, yes or no, if you want to do this, or we can end the stream, or we can just talk a little bit more about football and then end it. What we do in Kalesh Streams is we go on my favorite Twitter page, which is Ghar Ke Kalesh. We watch the Kaleshes, we laugh, and we talk about it. If you want to do it, that's fine. If you don't want to do it, just say, no, I am not in the mood. It's simply going to be us watching clips online. Maybe that's a cup of tea. Maybe you're like, nah, I don't want to do this shit. End the stream. All right. We can end the stream. Yes, that's a good page. Yes. All right, that's good. All right, if you guys want that, let's get to 500 likes and we'll start immediately. How to come to Ireland for bachelor's degree? Gotta apply first, brother. I need a yapping stream. It's all we do, man. It's all we do. I just joined. I'm kind of flabbergasted. Said Stardust with beard. Well, Stardust with beard. Welcome to Daksh without beard, man. Always nice, bhai. Let's fucking go. Channel growth कम हो जाएगा. क्यों? Channel growth क्यों कम होगा? You look like a nerd kid. I know, man. Goodbye, bro. Some work. आराम से यार, साहिल भाई. Enjoy. Nah, I don't think channel growth कम होता भाई. And we'll just do it once and then we'll try and move it back to members only streams. Bhai. We need to do members only streams, else members will run away, man. Kalesh, yeah, we'll do Kalesh. We'll do it for like 30 odd minutes, man. It's fun though. I like Kalesh streams. They're super duper fun. किसी टीम की बुराई होगी उसका फैंस अनसब्सक्राइब कर देंगे. हम फुटबॉल कलेश नहीं कर रहे, हम घर के कलेश देख रहे हैं दोस्त. 28.3 हो गए. Fantastic. I love that. When we started today, we were on, I think we were on like 265. Now we're at 311. That's good, man. Almost 50 subs in the stream. Good. I need more though. I need to figure out a way to gain more subs. 13 more likes and we'll begin, dosto. 13 more likes. Where is Ghar Ke Kalesh? There is Ghar Ke Kalesh. I love Ghar Ke Kalesh, by the way. We ain't gonna look at like the distressing stuff he does by sometimes. Just gonna look at the nice. Football without banter would be boring. I agree. Make a playlist for Kalesh streams. I should, dude. I should. The thing is, कलेश स्ट्रीम्स की एक प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है कि इफ़ यू शो सम गलत कलेश लाइक बच्चे फाइटिंग एंड स्टफ दैट्स अगेंस्ट द कम्युनिटी रूल्स मैन. एंड अगर आपको कम्युनिटी स्ट्राइक आ जाती है, जो मुझे एक बार मिल चुकी है बाय द वे, फॉर शोइंग सम स्कूल किड्स फाइटिंग, your channel gets deleted after 3. So we have to be a little careful around here. So no more bacha fighting and stuff like that, and no more copyright. Make content like Marka. When you say make content like Marka, what do you exactly mean, brother? Joan Garcia versus Spinal Thoughts. It'll be angry, but I think people get used to it. Daksh bhai, London के clubs के कलेश दिखाओ. We ain't doing that stuff, man. Which players are dominant currently, black or white or mixed? It's a weird question, man. I don't know. How do you even decide that? You need to create long video for your channel growth. I know, man. But I don't want just any videos. कितनी बार चैट, आप एक बात बताओ, आप लोग सुबह उठते हो, आपने देखा मैड्रिड जीत गए, आर्सेनल जीत गए, बारसा जीत गए, आप कितनी बार सेम चीज़ देखना चाहते हो? Like, I understand at some level it must be like feeling nice when your team does well. You want to consume every bit of content. You know, कि like मेरी team इस team से जीत गए. What does Muktesh say? What does Chonky say? What does Baba say? What does Mohak say? What does Daksh say? What is this? But do you not just get tired about it? Marka kids is for, okay, Marka content is for school going kids. I don't think so. I mean, I like some of his content, especially his skits. If you need growth, you need kids as major viewers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? It becomes a question of, do you create content that you want to do? Like, I love doing streams. मुझे घंटा फर्क पड़ता है, मैं 2 घंटे हो गए. I might even, मेरा मन करे तो मैं 1 घंटा और भी कर लूँगा. But when it comes to long form video, I get tired very easily. I burn out very easily on the sort of low effort reviews and previews. Unless I really feel about it. It feels, I'm not even joking, it feels like an imposter. I feel like an imposter when I'm doing a Liverpool review or a Madrid review or a Barca review. It feels like it's not my club. I do have something to say about it, but it feels a little bit inauthentic. Do you understand? Yeah, the Calcio vid was really, really good. Did you watch Sina Punctured? I did. Channel बढ़ाने का रंबान, football live streams with ASMR. I understand it, man. Do monthly football rants. Like, think about it, dosto. Like, okay, I'm 30. Okay? There are some things which I do. If I do now, you'll be like, ये क्या हो रहा है? ये क्या कर रहा है बंदा? If I suddenly start having a head loss, you'll be like, I don't expect this from Daksh bhai. Right? This ain't Daksh bhai. Or if I start doing, let's say, like for example, if you love Chaos Club ki bakchodi, right? And I start trying to imitate that, you know, like मैं चौंकी की तरह खड़े होके ऐसे ऐसे डांस करने लग जाऊंगी, you'll be like, what the fuck, man? What is this unk doing, bhai? And so that's what I'm saying. Like, I think there is maybe just a community thing, but I am somebody who is, my authentic self is this: relax, calm, chill, whatever. Might be boring, whatever it is, right? But comedy comes very naturally to Muktesh. Comedy comes very naturally to Chonky, Yash, Divyansh, Mohak. Maybe everyone can do some sort of comedy, right? But my comedy or the things that make you laugh from me are very different from what something Muktesh might do, right? So that's what I'm saying. I just switched from 1.5x to normal as I joined late. You sound tired and I feel sleepy. That's what I'm saying. So this is how I am. My voice, my oration is low-key, mellow, probably great if you want to sleep and stuff. But that's what I'm saying. कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा ना, मैं वही तो कह रहा हूँ. Do you chase the subs and you give up authenticity and you fool a bunch of people into thinking, wow, I like this, man? Or do you keep the authenticity but you become okay with the fact that I might not grow as much, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yaar. Everyone has their own USP, and my USP, according to me, is these streams are the interactions, are relaxations. Like I am low energy. I am low energy because that's how I am. That's the kind of aura I exude. maybe low energy is not for a lot of people. है ना? That's what I'm saying. It's not. A lot of people love the hyper comedy, shouting, bakchodi. Like, okay. Imagine the latest Chaos Club video. They did spanking helmet wala stuff, right? Now imagine on my channel, I'm getting spanked or I'm spanking somebody. You'll be like, what the fuck? So that's what I'm saying. It's just gonna feel a bit weird, man. No. Don't confuse what I'm saying in my difference as immature. Like, I don't think those guys are immature. I just think their energy is so different. Their energy and everything is so different. है ना? Like, you guys shut the fuck up, man. We'd love that video. But Speed and who's the other streamer who is completely different energy? Like, if you look at Speed and if you look at Phantom for that matter, completely different, right? Yeah, I am a nerd. That's the thing. And it's not a mature and an immature thing. It's just energy. Some streamers just have low energy. Some streamers have high, intense, always something happening energy, right? And chat always flips up on that energy, right? Like, for example, if I am Yash and I'm doing something and I do something funny, like, you know, like I shave my beard off and I am Yash, then all the entire chat will be dalle, right? And here it's not dalle, it's a different kind of stuff, right? So that's what I'm saying. Puneet Superstar. Yeah, I mean, I can't do Puneet Superstar stuff, man. It'll just look weird. I like talking to you guys. I like feeling I have a sense of community here. All right. Link share kar. Great stuff, man. Great stuff, bhai. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to fake energy, you know. I just don't want to fake the energy. Like, aur dosto kya hal chal. Yeah, anyways. So, let's begin. Kalesh streams. I haven't done a Kalesh stream in a long time, dosto. So, apologies if I don't do it. But WWE kind of Kalesh between Arshdeep and Mornem. First of all, what the fuck is happening? Oh shit, Mornem Orkul is India's coach, right? It's not even Kalesh. What the fuck? Fairs, Mr. Arshdeep. Fairs, Mr. Arshdeep. Oh, I've seen this. Have you seen this one?
Namaste.
Okay.
Audio
Are
aa
you
raha hai
Spanish or something else?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm Indian.
but I don't know speak Spanish. Can you speak?
I speak Hindi.
No, I don't speak Hindi.
What do you speak?
I can speak Urdu.
Urdu is Hindi.
No, Urdu is not Hindi. Urdu is more specialized than Hindi.
Okay. कैसे हो motherchok?
So,
Have you guys seen that one? Nah, it's not. Audio आ रहा है? Fantastic. Audio कम कर. यार पहली बात है तमीज से बात करो यार. What do you mean कम कर दो दक्ष भाई. अच्छा लगेगा दक्ष भाई. आराम से बात करो दक्ष भाई. है? कम कर, ये कर, वो कर. Come on, man. I've seen that one. Now, I've seen this one, but I don't understand what the guy says. I wish I could understand this. Uska context pata chalta, but fair enough. We ain't gonna see all these things. Oh, Metro Kalesh is my favorite. बदतमीज लड़ चैट आप लोगों ने कभी मेट्रो में कोई कलेश देखा है? हैव यू गाइस सीन शिट हैपन ऑन द मेट्रोस? आप लोगों ने कभी कुछ देखा मेट्रो में? ऑडियो कम करिए भ्राता श्री. लेट्स गो भाई. दिस इज व्हाट वी आर हियर फॉर. Always the lady section. Chad, what's the funniest Kalesh you've seen in a metro, man? You've never traveled in a metro? I've seen a couple kissing in the metro. That's fine. That's not Kalesh though. That's love. मेरी सिटी में तो मेट्रो ही नहीं है. अच्छा. Is it good time to come and watch a match in Manchester? Always, bhai. Always should watch it, bhai. Thank you so much, Somalia, bhai. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Seat के लिए लड़ाई. I've seen seat के लिए लड़ाई. I've seen किसी को बाहर नहीं जाने दिया मेट्रो से. That was really fun. Sky, bhai. Thank you so much for joining the member, bhai. Love you so much for joining the membership. As a student living in India, hell yeah. Every other day there's a Kalesh in the metro if you're there, bhai. 200 की सेल में देखा था. My city Prayagraj doesn't have metro service. Oh man, you guys are missing out, man. Metro Kaleshes are the best. I've seen slaps. I've seen गालियाँ. I've seen भाई मैंने तो शर्टें फटते हुए देखी हैं भाई मेट्रो में. इतनी मस्त मस्त लड़ाइयाँ होती हैं ना मेट्रो में. It's fun. ये क्या? What the fuck? Women caught journalist who was going to report on the nutrition scam in a filmy style. All right.
माइक लगा नहीं अभी.
What the fuck?
देखिए किस तरह से रोकने की कोशिश की जा रही है. यहाँ पे महिलाओं के द्वारा किस तरह से रोकने. माइक लगा नहीं अभी.
What the fuck? What the hell is this? Who is this, bhai? Who the fuck is this? You think this is scripted? Nah. आयरलैंड में तो बहुत कलेश होते हैं भाई. आयरलैंड में तो बहुत कलेश होता है. ऑफिस टाइम में असली कलेश होता है. आई थिंक सो मैन. आयरलैंड में कैसा लफड़ा होता है. आयरलैंड में ड्रगीज लड़ते हैं यार. देयर इज अ ह्यूज ड्रग प्रॉब्लम इन आयरलैंड एंड यहाँ पे नशेड़ी लोग सबसे लड़ते रहते हैं. एक दूसरे से लड़ते रहते हैं. एक्स्ट्रा मैरिटल कलेश. पाकिस्तान हस्बैंड गॉट वाइफ with someone else's wife. Acha no, someone else. The wife went out of the pretext of taking medicine, came back to meet her lover. ये क्या है भाई? चाटे वाटे पड़वाओ यार. ऐसा ये तो फन वाला भी नहीं है. Oh, there's a page called Pakistan के कलेश also. Interesting. Nah, we ain't seeing death and destruction भाई. What is this? Oh no, copyright music आ जाएगा. Sorry. What the hell, भाई? भाई, I'm telling you, भाई. Bhopal is like, I ain't even joking, भाई. Bhopal is like the hidden Bihar, भाई. Like it escapes so much of the ridicule that Bihar gets as a state. मैं बता रहा हूँ मध्य प्रदेश में भी इतनी अजीब चीज़ें मैंने होते हुए सुनी हैं. What the hell, man? What are these people doing? Yeah, Bhopal has no PR, bhai. Bhopal has absolutely no PR. I sense some Irish Karens. Bhai, we've done so much on, क्या कहते हैं, Irish Kalish also. But they all ends up in, ये क्या, Air India के against? Okay, wait.
1 2 3 Air India! Air India! Air India!
ये अंकल क्या कर देते हैं एयरपोर्ट में आया के
अपडेट भी नहीं. 2 घंटे से अपडेट भी नहीं बता रहे हैं. 3 घंटे से आप लोगों को अपडेट भी देना है पैसेंजर्स को. फ्लाइट कैंसिल हो रही है. क्या हो रहा है? कुछ
बेचारे यार. I always feel bad for airport staff, you know.
रियल सीन क्या हुआ था ना? गलत मत बताना.
रियल सीन.
पहले जो कैप्टन ऑपरेट करने वाले थे ये फ्लाइट, उनका फटीग हो गया तो वो फ्लाइट ऑपरेट नहीं कर सकते हैं. ठीक है.
क्या फट गया?
फट गए.
थक गए. उनका कुछ नहीं पता है.
हमने दूसरा कैप्टन अरेंज किया है जो निकल चुके हैं सर. मैक्सिमम 35 मिनट्स में.
हेलो
अगर ये कमिटमेंट पूरा नहीं है मैम, ये लाइव रखना कहाँ गए? अगर ये कमिटमेंट पूरा नहीं हुआ तो नहीं, हमको कंपनसेशन चाहिए. बात किए हम. ये कमिटमेंट पूरा नहीं हुई. ये 11 बजे है. अभी हम उसके बाद ही लोड करेंगे. देखो मैडम. हम क्यों सुने तुम्हारी? हम क्यों सुने? 9 बजे 10 मिनट हमारी. 9 बजे 10 मिनट कहाँ गया? 9 बजे 10 मिनट कहाँ गया? तारीफ किए जा रहे हो. 9 बजे 10 मिनट कहाँ गया? बोलो ना. वो वाली मैडम को बुलाना. मैडम जरा
भाई कैसे चिल्लाते, मैडम इधर आओ।
9:10 कहाँ गए? बस सिंपल सा कुछ नहीं है। सर मेरी बात सुनिए, देखिए आज सिचुएशन बड़ी होती है। अरे उनसे पूछो वो झूठ क्यों बोलते हैं, ये बताओ मेरे को। झूठ क्यों बोलते हैं? ये भी झूठ बोलते हैं।
झूठ बोलते हैं ये।
झूठे हो साले।
दिस वाज बेस्ट भाई।
ऑपरेट करने वाले थे ये फ्लाइट, उनका फटीग हो गया तो वो फ्लाइट ऑपरेट नहीं कर सकते हैं, ठीक है?
क्या फट गया?
क्या पड़ गया? थक गए थक गए।
उनका कुछ नहीं पता है।
उनका कुछ नहीं पड़ा है। कपल्स रिस्की रोमांस ऑन आगरा भाई।
हस्बैंड बात ना तो घर जगह ना आती है। गलत है यार ये तो। एक क्वार्टर मंगा दे, बता दे दूंगा तो चल चल। अच्छा
What the fuck?
हां चल चल ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत
चल चल ठीक है, कोई नहीं, निकल निकल। क्या यार,
अरे यार आओ।
ये बात भी कर रहे हैं दूसरे से यार।
जा तो रही हैं, जा कहाँ?
जाओ तुम लोग जाओ भाई।
नहीं जा रहे हस्बैंड बात ना तो घर जगह ना आती है। आराम से यार घरे गलत है यार ये।
गलत है यार ये। तो फकिंग गलत है यार ये। ट्रंक मैन क्लाइम ऑन टू लोकोमोटिव। अरे नहीं 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 नहीं, वी एंड सीइंग डेथ डिस्ट्रक्शन। Flipkart delivery guys and customer over, they were asking 500 rupees for delivery on doorstep.
पैसे मांगे नहीं मांगे आप बताओ।
भाई मैं तो गाड़ी चलाता हूँ, मैं तो मांगूंगा ही।
तो भाई तो मेरे एड्रेस पे तो डिलीवर करोगे। जब मैंने फ्लिपकार्ट से ऑर्डर करा तो आप मुझे सामान मेरे दरवाजे पे दोगे या मुझे आप गली के बाहर दोगे?
इतना भारी कौन है?
तो भाई मैं हाथ लगवा रहा हूँ, चलो ऊपर तक। तो भाई अगर आप इतना अगर डिलीवर नहीं कर सकते आपने क्यों लिया आप बताओ? आप मेरे घर तक तो दोगे।
तो मैं आपकी गली के बाहर खड़ा हूँ।
तो गली के बाहर का एड्रेस छोड़ना डाला। आपने क्या बोला? फ्लोर नहीं डाला। आप क्या बोल रहे हैं गली के बाहर? मैंने एड्रेस डाला। मैंने एड्रेस डाला हाँ या ना मुझे बताओ।
गाड़ी नहीं जा पाएगी, आप क्या
कोई बात नहीं, मुझे मेरा एड्रेस पे चाहिए भाई। मेरा ऑर्डर मुझे
आपको आपके एड्रेस पे चाहिए।
इनका भी अलग ही चलता रहता है। नो कॉन्टेक्स्ट कलेश। ये हमेशा होता है, ये हमेशा होता है। दिस इज ऑलवेज देयर भाई। ये क्या होने लग जाता है भाई औरतों को एक साथ। अंकल व्हाट इज अंकल डूइंग भाई? व्हाट द फक इज अंकल डूइंग? व्हाट द फक आर दिस? यार मेरे को कम्युनिटी स्ट्राइक नहीं चाहिए। डॉगेश क्या कर रहा है भाई? व्हाट द फक इज डॉगेश डूइंग? ना कॉपीराइट म्यूजिक आ जाएगा। द हेल डॉगेश। सबके काट रहा है वो, क्या है यार? ये कुत्ते भी अलग ही होते हैं। बाइकर इन दिस, ओह नो वी एंड सीइंग डेथ डिस्ट्रक्शन। सीसीटीवी रोड। ये कि एक्सीडेंट्स क्यों डालने लग गया यार? एक्शन रिएक्शन काइंड ऑफ कलेश। ऑलराइट, आई लाइक एक्शन रिएक्शन। वेट,
प्यारी लग रही आंटी। सामान है, सामान
हैं? डिडी से सामान है? ओए पुलिस वाले को ये सर नहीं बोलते भाई। डिजर्व्ड मैन, डिजर्व्ड भाई, डिजर्व्ड मैन, डिजर्व्ड भाई, डिजर्व्ड मैन। वी एंड डूइंग फुटबॉल मैन। फुटबॉल हमने 2 घंटे कर लिया। 2 कंटेंट इन 1 फ्रेम। व्हाट इज दिस? What the fuck? Okay, wait. No, man. So much copyrighted music though. Uncle, man. Fairs. Okay. 3 elephants went out of control. Oh, Animal Kalesh is one of the best, man. हाथी पागल हो गए भाई। Oh! Hathis like fuck this shit भाई। Hathis are like fuck this भाई। ये क्या हो रहा है?
ना फटेगा ना टूटेगा, कैसे माना? गारंटी होगा। ना फटेगा ना टूटेगा, कैसे माना? गारंटी होगा।
Oh shit, did you guys see this? I saw this by the way. No way. मिस्टर दक्ष मैंने सब्सक्राइब किया अभी मेरा नाम नहीं आया. अमन भाई आपकी बुरी किस्मत है. यू माइट गेट स्ट्राइक. या अभी नहीं लगेगी. अगर लगेगी कलेश टीम्स आर डन भाई. फाइनल स्ट्रॉ. अ मैन अटेंडिंग गुजरात. यू मस्ट हैव सीन दिस वन भाई. But yeah, I don't think I can show you this one. But essentially, this dude logs in and he's in the bloody washroom. Look at this guy.
Yes. Yes, there you are right. Law, exclusively.
भाई हग रहा है यार ये बंदा.
For the petitioner, Mr. Pandya states that though the two checks of rupees 5 lakhs each were given, and therefore the check amount would come to rupees 10 lakh at the best.
Bro, it's insane भाई. नंगा तो नहीं है सही बात है. But भाई हग रहा है यार वो कोर्ट.
However, in the
हाई कोर्ट है यार ये तो डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट भी नहीं है.
petitioner under section 138, the amount demanded by the complainant was अपना demand notice से 138 ની છે પણ નહીં.
भाई look at him. अरे यार छी यार.
And it is
अरे यार छी man.
complaint में बताओ तो.
Like even his ex-wife is looking at like hilarious.
This is not even notice under 131. However, the demand notice mentions the amount to be rupees 11,26,009.76 rupees. And according to Mr. Pandya, the aforesaid notice is merely a demand.
Okay. Thank you so much, Judge Saab. Oh my God, bhai. What is this, Kalesh? Kalesh between DTC bus driver and couple after minor collision.
किसी वाले बस ने है ना हमारी गाड़ी मार दी है. गाड़ी नंबर है DL6941 जिसमें ये पर्सन है. ये ड्राइवर कह रहा है कि बिल्कुल जी गाड़ी को कुछ भी करो मेरे को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. गाड़ी तोड़ दो फोड़ दो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. ये देखिए टेंशन जी बाहर नहीं निकल पा रही है. देखिए दरवाजा नहीं खुल पा रहा पूरा. ठीक है बाहर निकलूं और ये बंदा कह रहा है जी जो मन करे वो कर लो. मेरे को तोड़ो ताड़ो गाड़ी फोड़ो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. इन्हें सवारी उतार दी है. सवारी मेरे रोड पे खड़ी है.
अरे सिक्योरिटी गार्ड्स नहीं यार मार पिटाई वाला इतना भी नहीं. नो एक्सीडेंट्स. What the hell? 19 vehicles in CM Mohan Yadav's convoy towed after water filled in. पानी भर दिया भाई. ये क्या है? पानी भर दिया. Crazy stuff, man. Kalesh between an uncle and a guy over beating a puppy. Hey, horrible, man. Chi. I can't watch this. Let me skip ahead. Let me see uncle को पिटने दो. No. Thank God. No. हाँ गुड स्टफ भाई. अंकल को पिटने दो. हट भाई. आई हेट पीपल भाई हु डू दिस शिट. छी. हाउ कैन यू मिसट्रीट एनिमल्स लाइक दैट यार. No context Kalesh in water park. Okay. Nah. These might be kids, bhai. I ain't risking that. Kalesh inside Indian Railways when a passenger raised complaint over overcharging by pantry staff. He was physically assaulted and threatened.
पागल को लेके नहीं. पागल है क्या? तेरा वीडियो तो ऐसा मारूंगा ना. आराम से उठा के ले चलता पेंटी कार्ड में.
उसको उठा के लेके चल. क्या होता है?
देख अभी गुस्सा मत दिला. देखो भाई वाली काम कर रहे हो. आराम से बात करो. ठीक है. मैनेजर कौन है? मैं हूं. बोल रहा है कि ओवरचार्जिंग कर रहे हैं मैनेजर. क्या बोल रहा है पूरा? कैसे बोले कि मैनेजर करवा रहे हैं. मैनेजर सब बोल रहा है मैनेजर करवा रहा है. मैनेजर का ही काम है. स्टाफ जो होता है ना मैनेजर के अंदर में होता है. प्यार से बात करो. तो ये सब जो कर रहे हो ना. हाँ. क्या कर लोगे? क्या कर लेंगे वो आगे पता चलेगा. क्या जाएगा नहीं ये ऊपर तब पता चलेगा. क्या अनिया को भेजना. बताओ भाई क्या चीज करनी है. पहले वीडियो बंद नहीं होगा. क्यों नहीं बंद. वीडियो बंद करो. नहीं पहले वीडियो नहीं पहले बिल. क्या कचरा करने का मन है क्या? क्या है कचरा. मैं अपने मांग रहा हूँ ना. पानी लिया है. पानी का बिल मांग रहा हूँ. पानी बिल देने में दिक्कत है. पानी का बिल कहाँ मिलेगा? यार है इसका सारा मैं निकाल दो. ओ भाई साहब वो 20 का बिल चाहिए. 20 का. मोबाइल क्यों बंद करो. पहले नहीं बंद होने वाला है. RPF को हम चढ़वाएंगे समझे. मैं चढ़वा दूं. हाँ चढ़वाओ. बुलवा दो स्कॉटिंग वाले को. ओवर चार्जिंग कर रहे. गुंडागर्दी कर रही है लोग. 20 रुपए हम दिए हुए हैं. 3 बोतल लिए ठीक है. 15 को बोला देने के लिए 15 को नहीं दे रहा है वो लोग. और ऊपर से बकवास कर रहा है.
ये हमेशा होता है मैन. लाइक दिस काइंड ऑफ स्टफ ऑलवेज हैपेंस भाई. सही कर रहा है बंदल भाई. बिल्कुल सही कर रहा है यार. 100% this is how you should be doing, bhai. We take it, I understand civic sense is a huge thing, but we take it so easily कि यार ऐसी चीज़ें नहीं होनी चाहिए मतलब. Thank you so much for subscribing, Dark Devil, bhai. But to be honest, man, oh man, like we take it too casually कि हाँ ठीक है होने दो, ज़्यादा पैसे लग गए. A lot of people are just scared to bring this shit up, man.
नहीं बोलते, किसी वेंडर को हम नहीं बोलते कि 20 का पानी नहीं, तो अब 20 बेच क्यों रहे हैं? मैं थोड़ी बेच रहा हूँ. नहीं तो पूरा वो बोल रहा है वेंडर. जो वेंडर, कौन सा वेंडर बोल रहा है? पानी जो सप्लाई कर रहा था उसको बुला के लाइए. और ये अंकल जो ये क्या ये चाय बेच रहे हैं, तो कितना का चाय तो ये बेचता ही नहीं है कभी. पागल बोले क्या? नहीं पागल है क्या? अच्छा है, हम दिखाए ओ भैया आराम से उठा के ले चलता पेंटी कार्ड में. आराम से बात करो. उठा के ले चल पेंटी कार्ड में. कॉल लगाया भी इसको उठा के ले चल पेंटी कार्ड में. बोला को लगाएगा लगा
इसको पैंट्री कार में उठा के लेके चल. क्या होता है?
देखो आता भाई तेरा वीडियो तो ऐसा मारूंगा ना. आता भाई वाली काम कर रहे हो. आराम से बात करो, ठीक है? आराम से बात करो.
That's fucked, man. What is this? अरे यार, एक तो एक कॉपीराइट म्यूजिक. डिजर्व्ड भाई. ये ऐसे वाले जो चूजे होते हैं ना, जो हमेशा मोटरसाइकिल पता नहीं क्या क्या करते रहते हैं यार. डिजर्व्ड. Why did this accident happen? अब क्या हो गया? मेरे को लगा बस इस साइड आ रही थी. ले, पीछे से किसी ने मार दिया. Please don't fall. Woman creates chaos in Lucknow after minor collision, throws abuses. Abuses will demonetize my channel. Kalesh between... Metro Kalesh, my favorite. See, this is what I'm telling you, chat. ये मैं हमेशा देखता हूँ. Let's throw some punches. I've seen this shit so many times, yaar. Oh man. And people just leave. And fairly, you know what? Fairly, people just leave. Everyone has their so many. पूरा दिन का इतना होता है यार. कौन डील करेगा इन चीज़ों से? 20 days after marriage, bringing his wife home, blah blah. अरे नहीं यार, that's bad. A man who tried to steal jackfruit from a tree in the embassy apartment near city. Lost ball. Oh shit, भाई ये सारी चीज़ें नहीं यार. ये घर के कलेश, man, they've done it so bad now. पसंदीदा औरत के साथ पसंदीदा मोटरसाइकिल. Oh, Titanic. What the fuck? Hey man, W uncle man. Women drives. ये क्या हो गया घर के कलेश को भाई? ये क्या कलेश? ये वैंडलिज्म वगैरह, ये मार पिटाई. आई एम टेलिंग यू चैट, घर के कलेश अनफॉर्चुनेटली हैज फॉलन ऑफ, मैन. It's fallen off, man. It's fallen off, unfortunately. How are 290 people still here, man? See, Ghar Ke Kalesh was fun when it was metro ki ladai. Arey yaar, bhenchod. It was metro ki ladaiyan and stuff like that. एक सेकंड बहनचोद, ये क्या हो गया है? घर के कलेश की बुराई कर दी उन्होंने, हैक कर दिया मेरे को. One sec, we're back. So, yeah, it used to be so much more fun, भाई. ये कौन सा रूप धारण कर लिया? बहुत मस्त रूप धारण कर लिया. I only came here for the chill. Thanks, Daksh bhai, for the chill. Thank you so much, Sukrut bhai. GeoGuessr when? Good question, man. We should do it soon. Ghar ke Kalesh is like Arsenal's attack. It's fallen off, man. I hate watching fights. I hate looking at anything that harms other people. I agree, except when there's a funny context to it. Like, I like it when there's this traffic happening and this drunk guy stops an entire convoy and just starts shouting slogans and फिर लड़ाई हो जाती. Then it's fun. कुछ नहीं फटा इनका. That was fun though. Bro, which is better, Delhi Metro Kalesh or NYC Metro Kalesh? See, NYC Metro Kalesh mein you can lose your life. Delhi Metro Kalesh is fun because it's harmless. It's about stupid shit like मेरी सीट ले ली, जगह नहीं है, बैग हटा दो, खाना क्यों खा रहे हो, you know, all that stuff, bhai. You subscribed me with the Michael DeSanta account. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Sukrut. Coaching lafda where? Coaching lafda, I miss coaching Kalesh. But we can't show coaching Kalesh. It's kids. Stream or my net? Most likely your net, bhai. बिहार का कलेश देखो फिर दक्ष भाई. Again, the problem is बिहार के कलेश में भी ना वो गांव के बच्चों को लड़ाई करते हुए दिखा देते हैं. वो प्रॉब्लम है यार. See, you can't show kids fighting. That's against the community rules apparently. Sigma physics वाला teachers देख सकते हैं दक्ष भाई. I know we can. I just don't. The problem is all these Sigma वाले comps now have copyright music in it. So football में तो होने ही देते कलेश. Acuna and Dumfries. Oh man, did you guys know the history between that, right? It's been going on since the World Cup apparently. I love the clips like that uncle harming the pet and he got slapped. Yeah, I like that. I just can't bear to watch animals being hurt. You know, I'm a whip. Okay, here is my thing. Okay, I don't know if you guys agree with it. I think we need to do something about the street dogs. It's getting a bit dangerous now. ठीक है? But I love animals, but I still think either we need to house these street dogs, man, or we need to figure out something, man. Am I vegan? No, bhai. I love meat. विदेशी कलेश की प्रॉब्लम ये हो जाती है सौम्य भाई. Nudity आ जाती है randomly. Like there'd be somebody whose ass just ends up showing. We can't watch that, man. People watch traitors like how I can't understand. Fairs, bhai. Kudus versus Spurs was a kalesh. Agreed. Gully ke auntie ki kaleshes are top. I agree, man. Anyways, dosto, 2.5 hours. That's a good time for a stream. Yeah. I hope you had a good stream. I had a fantastic stream. I had a great stream. I hope you did too. I think we've grown a decent amount today. I would love to stream for an hour more, but I really am out of topics and things to talk about, and I don't want to bore you guys. I also want to, save my energy and do some other things in my day as well. I will figure out what to do with the points. Before I go, should I blow your mind? Should I blow your mind, chat? So chat, if you guys know me, I love experimenting with AI. I love seeing things that AI can end up cooking, right? So I'll show you a couple of things that I made using AI and I discovered on AI. For example, all right, this is great. So if you look at this chat, do you see this? This entire video, I made it using AI. Play Clash Royale. Chat, it's out. Well, this one at least you can still make out because the hands are a bit weird. But, look at this shit, man. How can you even tell eventually that this isn't AI? And you can extend this, you can change the prompts, you can do anything. But I literally just put a photograph of an Asian woman leaning against a wall in front of a Coca-Cola vending machine. Cheesy smile ki chee likh diya, wearing a black dress with a silver cross on it, dark hair, brown eyes against a black background in the style of Wong Kar-wai. It's a Asian filmmaker. Shot with whatever, vintage aesthetic, nostalgic mood, whatever. Cool. It generated an image first. And from that image, which was, well, this is still, it generated a bunch of, I used this image as a starting frame and it generated videos like this, which is crazy. So it generates a starting frame and it does something crazy like that. How insane is it, huh? How insane is it? That doesn't look like AI, does it? And it's been how long, man? AI is not even this. Let me blow your mind even a little bit. You know how AI voices just sound robotic, chat? Like AI voices, aapko Siri ki awaaz and Alexa ki awaaz, you can make out. They are like, it looks like an edit more than AI. That's what I'm saying, right? So if you think about it, you can, so you know how Alexa and Siri sound, right? Let me show you something. All right, I'm gonna play you an AI voice. You tell me if this is an AI voice according to you.
My voice is now your voice, bringing life to your ideas, characters, and creations. Perfect for narration or male leads that need depth and emotion.
Julius Robert Oppenheimer was an American physicist who served as the director of the Manhattan Project's Los Alamos Laboratory during World War II.
And it's not just this. You can, if you want to, you can do Hindi voices as well. And I swear to God, man, people will use Hindi voices in the weirdest of ways. This is one of the most used Hindi voices.
11 Labs की सबसे सफल भारतीय आवाज अब हिंदी में, तो आइए कुछ बेहतरीन बनाते हैं।
द्रौपदी हो तुम, सीता मत बनो।
That still
शोध
sounds a
बने
little
उस हिम्मत
robotic.
का।
अनुभव की गहराई और आवाज की ठहराव, हर कहानी में वो असर जो दिल तक पहुंच जाए। सुनिए, महसूस कीजिए।
Does that sound like AI? Either people have given up their voices and it has been cloned. But if I played these voices for you and you could never make out what they sound like, man, I don't know, man. मैं आपको वही कह रहा हूँ, या तो लोगों ने एक्चुअल चीज़ें रिकॉर्ड करी है एंड 11 लैब्स को परमिशन दे दिया है कि मेरी वॉइसेस को चेंज करो, लाइक वॉइस आर्टिस्ट्स एग्जैक्टली. बट आई डोंट नो, मैन. You could do so much. It's kind of crazy. Om says AI has surpassed uncanny valley, and I think that's it, man. Yeah, 100% bits. They're gonna create ASMR and they're gonna create content and sex stories and stuff like that. Bhai, Rhythm says ये थोड़ा लग रहा है. Jarvis, yeah, you can hear like stuff like that, right? कि Jarvis ऐसा है. Like I'll show you one of my favorite voices I found here. Donovan. ठीक है?
Donovan.
I'll show you one of my favorite voices which I found here. I ain't playing Clash Royale, man. Sorry.
His deep voice is the sound of articulate authority, but he also feels deeply and takes care of the people he loves.
That's fucking crazy, man. That's kind of crazy, to be honest. If you do a bit TTS, just if I put in a script here, okay? I put in a script here yesterday and I made it read a story. Here is what the story sounds like.
Personal log, day 847, mission timeline, 2.3 years. SSV Antares, deep space transit to Kepler 442b. Commander Marcus Chen, recording, contemplative. The coffee tastes different today. I know that sounds trivial. God knows I've complained about the recycled water enough times.
Does it not sound like
but
an
there's
audiobook
something
to you?
metallic about it now. Like I'm drinking liquid copper. I've run diagnostics on the water reclamation system twice. Everything checks out normal. Maybe my taste buds are finally giving up after 2.5 years of processed everything. Serious. I should start with the navigation anomaly from yesterday's shift. It's minor, barely worth mentioning in the official logs, but we're off course by 0.003 degrees. That translates to roughly 40,000 kilometers by the time we reach Kepler 442b. Arya insists it's within acceptable parameters.
You think it's a bit too AI, huh?
But I can't shake the feeling that we weren't off course
No
3
English
days ago.
speaker sounds like AI.
I've been checking the star
think-
charts obsessively, cross-referencing our position with the automated.
Let me show you guys something. I think visuals are still the biggest thing मेरे हिसाब से that can be not deciphered through AI. But if we do audiobook,
Gates of Imagination presents Sherlock Holmes, The Ultimate Collection.
by Edgar Rice Burroughs.
Gates of Imagination presents The Gods of Mars by Edgar.
Some people are, I don't know, who is the one who is narrating this shit? Narrated by Josh Greenwood. This is a real person, okay? This is a real person who's narrated this.
Rice Burroughs,
Read by Josh Greenwood. Forward. 12 years had passed since I had laid the body of my great uncle, Captain John Carter of.
Now, this is a real person. Okay? And yeah, I'm just saying, man, like, this is how
Virginia.
This
away
is how
from the sight
audiobooks
of men
sound.
in that strange mausoleum in the old cemetery at Richmond. Often had I pondered on the odd instructions he had left me governing the construction of his mighty.
This is AI. This is real, not AI, right?
Margaret had always found comfort in the sound of her grandmother's music box. Even now, 3 months after the funeral, she kept it on her nightstand, where its delicate melody could lull her to sleep each evening. The antique was peculiar, a carved wooden box depicting a small cemetery scene, complete with tiny headstones and a miniature wrought iron gate. When wound, a little figure of a woman in Victorian dress would emerge and dance slowly in circles while the haunting melody played. The tune was unfamiliar, something her grandmother claimed had been in the family for generations. Tonight, as Margaret prepared for bed, she noticed something different. The dancing figure seemed to be looking at her. Not the blank, painted stare she was accustomed to, but something more aware.
See what I'm saying? Like, itna emotion आवाज में आ गया है. Wait. Siri, just say something to me. Just say a random sentence. अरे यार, Siri की माँ की चूत. कुछ नहीं पता. But anyways, the point is this, यार. That's what I'm saying, right? It's just kind of nuts, man. Yeah. Anyways, Siri is in Gemini. That's true. That's true. Okay, wait. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to go too much into the AI stuff. But if I did not show you what was AI and what was real, a lot of you wouldn't figure it out, man. Like, if you listen for it, ki yaar AI hai and stuff, fair enough. But if I just play audio like this for you,
Present. She wound the box carefully, as she had countless times before. The melody began, that strange, beautiful tune that seemed to echo from somewhere deep in memory. But tonight, she could almost hear words
no voice. Sorry.
beneath the notes, a gentle humming, as if someone far away was singing along. As the figure spun in her endless dance, Margaret found her own breathing slowing to match the rhythm. 3 slow turns clockwise, 1 pause, 3 turns counterclockwise, like a meditation.
You see, so that's what I'm saying. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, man. The way, yeah, there is so much AI, man. This is kind of, bro, people can make so much ASMR content, man. Rhythm says, "Bhai, I'm also a member and subscriber of Bayan Kalonda, so do visit our community, Bayan Kalonda." I love Bayan Kalonda, man. Seems so real and also erotic. The thing is this is V3, which is in beta. You can add emotions to this, man. You can add emotions to this. You can make it pause. You can make it excited. You can make it do things. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's gonna put a lot of people out of a job. I showed you about that video gen I did. ठीक है? Is AI material copyrighted? It's not, especially since I created it. But yeah, man, it's kind of nuts the kind of things you can create. It's kind of nuts the kind of things you can create, man. Yeah, it's gonna take over a lot of jobs, man. It's just gonna get scarier. 11 labs, as far as I remember, chat, 11 labs का V1 अगर आप कभी use करते हैं, where is 11 labs? Can I use even ultra latency model ideal for conversational use cases? Similarity, blah blah blah, nothing. But if you just saw AI audio models a few years ago, they were horrible. Like Hinton told, it's better to be a plumber. 3D printing and AI combo can be interesting. People will have to find out a way to survive in this, man. That's what I'm saying. It's just gonna get scarier. Yeah. Anyways, chat, thank you so much for joining in. It was a good stream. A good variety stream, I feel. I know nothing about the sound, car music system. ChatGPT helped me with the amplifier frequency stuff, and it was better than the professional. There's also this new AI tool called Cluely, which has been released. I don't know how feasible it will be, but it's essentially everything. 11 Labs also, by the way, have their own agent, by the way, right? And so you guys have heard how Siri and all sound, right? Let me see if I can 11.ai. Alright, let me show you how 11 Labs ka assistant sounds.
Hi there, it's 11. Tell me what's next on your list.
This sounds a bit robotic, right? So that's what I'm saying. She sounds a bit robotic. But there are so many other AI agents that sound so realistic. Ah, man. But the problem is this app is absolutely crazy. Anyways, chodo. But you have things like you can be a podcast host, an outgoing friend.
Hey there. So I'm EV3. Yeah, that's me. From Hume, New York.
That's crazy, man. It's... Anyways, training to be a plumber. What's your view on Sunderland signing, by the way? I don't know about this guy. Taksh bhai, Benfica versus Chelsea का एक positive verdict दे दो. I'm nervous. Chelsea जीत जाएगी भाई. Have faith. Your team is much better than you think. Anyways, दोस्तों, thank you so much for joining in. See you all soon. Talk to you later. एक दूसरे को bye बोल दो. Join the stream. Like कर देना. Subscribe कर देना. Super chats, memberships, all of those things will be nice. See you all soon. Talk to you later. Super chat read? Did I miss a super chat? कौन से stream पे आप PhD? Nah, I've read all super chats, man. Have you seen the video of child saying Neymar Beemar? No, I haven't, brother. I'm so sorry, MNJ Gaming Pop. Thank you so much, sir. Have you seen a video of child saying Neymar Beemar? I haven't, brother. I haven't. But see you all soon. Tomorrow. Hopefully there's much more things to talk about. See you all soon. And I hope you like this new look, man. Get used to it, man. At least for a week, get used to it. Good night. Tada. See you. And bye-bye. Staff there, no? Sorry. Oh shit, what the fuck?
You